Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. System. Sound. Ranked match.
Okie dokie.
Watch your feet! Here comes a new challenger. Watch your feet! Kevin versus Kevin.
It's a bad day to be you. Are you gonna come quietly?
Round one. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. Wide punish. SPG. On the ground. Like that. I don't think so. Watch your feet. Get some. Watch your feet. Gotcha. Skylight. Get some. Nice try. Watch your feet. What? Watch your feet. Gotcha. Skylight.
Oh, this guy.
Round two. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. On the... kidding me?
Wait. Final round. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. On the ground. Miss. Punch.
What?
On the ground. Take that. PG. Nice shot. Watch your feet. PG. Watch your feet. Take that. Gotcha. What the? On the ground. On the ground.
No, come on. What the fuck am I doing?
How do you like that? Round one. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Oh my god, Ahmad.
Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. Incoming. On the ground.
Fucking A, bro.
Round two. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Gotcha. Watch your feet. PG. On the back. Take that.
What?
I don't think so. Watch your feet. PG. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
No, Ahmad, why did you press? Oh my god, Ahmad. Oh my god, bro.
What the hell was that?
Yeah,
Getting
what the
slow.
hell was that, indeed? Fuck.
Here comes a new challenger. Kevin versus Marco. Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG. Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. On the ground. Nice drop. What the? Hawk back. PG. Wait. Round two. Fight. SPG.
Nice. I didn't mean to do that, but we'll take it.
Ow! You can't hit in the face in karate, right? Can't believe you did. Round one. Get ready. Fight. Wait. That all you got? Round two. Get ready. Fight. SPT.
Oh, nice. Dude,
Just getting started.
Wait. Ow! You can't hit in the face in karate, right? Can't believe. Here comes a new challenger. Terry versus Kevin.
I like those colors.
Hey, come on.
They never let mine rock.
Get ready. Fight.
Okay, Burm Knuckle. Oh.
Nice try.
Close now, you okay? Wait. That was a complete waste. Round two. Get ready. Fight. SPT.
Oh my god.
Not done yet. Overheat.
Oh my god.
Kidding me.
How the fuck?
Stand up. Final round. Get ready. Fight.
Oh my god. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay, bro. I'm dead.
I can do this all day.
Nice try. Rock you. Rock you.
Miss.
Dude, I'm so fucking mad. Oh my god.
Police training must be insanely tough. I can tell by how you fight.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPG. Get you. Incoming. Rock you. One, two.
God damn, brother.
Close one.
Sniped them.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
I knew it was coming. Oh my god.
On the ground.
Got him.
What do you say? Let's hit the town, huh? Tell me about all the ass you kicked. Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Come on, dude. What the fuck, man?
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm already in the corner.
That was a final round. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Fuck! Here I am in the fucking corner. Such bullshit, man. What am I supposed to do in the corner? Well, how do I get out? Such fucking bullshit, man.
I can tell by how you fight.
Fuck off, dude. Fucking pissed off.
Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. Here comes a new challenger. Kevin versus Kevin. Round one. Get ready. Fight. On the Watch your feet! Watch your feet! What the? What the? Get some. Take that! Watch your feet! Gonna feel this? What the? What? Get some. Wait. Round two. Get ready. Fight. Incoming. On the ground. On the ground. Get out of here. Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. You're under arrest. On the ground! On the ground! Watch your feet!
Kidding me.
Wait! You want to dress like me, then you better fight like me. Get... Round one. Get ready. Fight. On the ground. Get some. Get some. Watch your feet! Gonna feel this! Get some! Get some! You don't think so? You're under arrest! On the ground! On the ground!
Kidding me.
Wait! That was a... Round two. Get ready. Fight. Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. Alley-oop. What the? Watch your feet! Watch your feet! On the ground! Get some! Present for you! Get some! You're under... Watch your feet! Gonna feel this! On the ground! Cool!
Kidding me.
Wait! You want to dress like me, then you better fight like me. Can't have you mucking up the 3-6 reputation. Online profile. Training.
holding back. Let's have fun. Look out! Pow! Punish! Rock you! Yeah! Pow! Rock you! Rock you! Pow! Rock you! Rock you! Rock you! Beat up! Beat up! Rock you! You ready? Buster! Cool. you! Rock you! Rock you! Rock you! Fire! Fire! Yeah! PG! Look out! Crack shoot! Crack shoot! Yeah! Crack shoot! Rock you! Let's rock! You ready? Buster!
To hop back.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
a little OS in play there.
Yeah.
Nice. Because you holding the rev button will obviously give you the hop, so
Yeah.
that's a smart play from Shadow.
Yeah, that was really good. But the only way, if you see somebody abuse that, you have to do a delayed.
It's employee pricing with the Ford crew.
Employee pricing across a full lineup.
Fun fact, Hank, Ford assembles the most vehicles in the country.
Another fun fact, everyone pays what we pay.
So, you get employee pricing. You get employee pricing. You get employee pricing.
Sam.
Yeah?
Every...
In a world of rising prices, Nissan is lowering them on our two most popular SUVs, the Pathfinder and Rogue. From our U.S. factories to your driveway since 1983.
G bar.
Yeah, true.
But that last round, just like it felt like Falcon was like he couldn't do anything. You look at his hands; he's playing a lefty style.
Yo,
I
just
didn't realize
noticed
that. Yeah, that's the Seth Killian.
Yeah, he is, bro. I haven't seen that since S-Kill. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until now.
That's
I was
actually-
like, wait.
That's actually fire.
Yeah.
Maybe in between rounds we can get a look on that for the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now-
we got a thumbs up from,
Yeah,
from
now
the
you
production.
can't. He's like, you can't look at my controls now.
Yo, that's right. You see some guys put the box over?
Yeah. Uh-oh. He's going to build level 1 right there. Raging Storm, max damage in that situation.
Oh,
Maybe, I felt like, was that overhead on purpose, or was that overhead into try to go for the command throw Kara?
Okay, look, you can see right here. We're swapping over.
Yeah,
There we go.
There you go. You see?
That's crazy.
You can't see.
That's awesome there.
That's old school.
Hell yeah.
Because
right.
now people make controllers where you could play on the right side for directions.
I think I've seen like Ultra David has one of
Yeah.
those. It's crazy.
Nice. There, see? That's what I'm talking about. But misses the confirm there.
Oh, no!
Yes. We take those all day, baby.
Yeah, baited that DP. Big punish time for Shadow X. Let's get it.
No, he didn't have super. He couldn't cash out. But Akira's his turn. And we haven't seen Commander. I think he tried to do super there, but missed the input.
Yeah, we haven't seen the command grab once from any Hotaru so far, which I'm actually surprised by, to be honest.
Okay. Doesn't spend the level 1 yet because not too confident that he's going to take the round for this one.
Oh, command grab time, and there we go. Shadow X tying it up 1 game apiece.
Yeah. Akira's like, man, what happened? I kind of dominated the first game, and all of a sudden you adapted? Like, what did I do wrong?
The adaptamentations. What's going on here?
That's what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
I can't look at your controls. switch sides on me.
Oh, man. By the way, 2 stick players in 2025. Crazy, right?
This is I think this is a great stick game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're a kind and you want to play levelers.
Yeah, I hear that.
Nice stand D right there. That's such a great poke, especially if you like press a big button. And good hit confirm right there from the crouching C.
And here we go. DP, Ender here, soft knockdown, but Shadow X. I've noticed that from Shadow X in the TNS tournaments.
Yeah.
Even on soft knockdown, he likes to do the neutral wake up. I mean, there are some benefits to that. Slower wake up, of course, and you get that throw invincibility on the wake up.
Ah, yeah,
so
yeah.
there's a couple benefits there.
See, I think also, like, because that's a great thing with throw invincibility that you mentioned, it's also maybe that he's scared that, like, if he does try to roll behind and if you do the dash OS,
True, the dash OS.
you cross yourself up by accident sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. Might lose that position.
Yeah. No DP right there. He thought the JD, but he tried to go for the command throw. I don't think it would have killed, but it still would have put him in a game-winning situation.
Okay, here we go. Akira, set point now.
Set point, nice jump in. Hop jump over the stand D right there. Spend the level 1. Big damage right there.
That's right. Raging Storm. Oh,
Nice.
where's he going?
Yeah. You thought I was going to command throw this time, right? He put it in his head that the command throw was coming.
Yo.
Nice block in that situation. Wild punish. Doesn't get too much from it.
Okay, and I really like Shadow X's gameplay. This man cashes out every time. Oh, no, he missed the combo.
He did. Akira's right. Whoa.
Okay, I know it's a good DP, but it ain't
No,
that good.
no. That might have been input error, but even then, I don't know what he tried to input. Maybe he tried to do standing A, possibly?
Don't forget, if you dash in this game, sometimes if you try and do like a quarter circle, DP will come out. So maybe that was something like that.
I can't lose. Nice block on that situation. Super, yeah. Shadow X pressing buttons when he shouldn't be pressing.
Okay, safe jump there.
Yeah, using the plus frames on the shield right there. Calls it a backdash.
Oh, man.
Guys, the rev gauge is pretty high for Shadow, so you got to be careful.
Oh,
but the hop jump.
That's huge.
It's not dead, though. It's
No.
close. Still got one more guess. Wake up DP or wake up block.
Yo!
Empty jump low.
Oh, my gosh. Shadow X there. Pulling that back a couple times. It was looking all but over. But my man with the Rock Howard, though.
The Rock Howard. I mean, we talked about, like, he's kind of been slept on and everything. And Shadow X also is one of those players that, like, this might be his first big offline event, possibly. Because we see him online all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I did hear something about that. Like, he might have had some travel issues in the past, but now, you know, picked up by a big sponsor like Falcons that can sort that out for him.
Yeah.
And it's really, really cool to see that, you know, him coming out here and putting in a shift at Combo Breaker, which is one of the most stacked tournaments so far for this game.
I think it is
the most
stacked tournament.
more stacked than Evo?
Because Evo Japan, it was limited entries.
True, 256.
Yeah, 256.
Yeah.
And here we almost have 1,000 players.
Yeah, this is way more.
There's people actually that came out to the tournament that only registered for Fatal Fury City of Wolves.
Fire.
Right? You know how sometimes people like kind of like, oh, you know, I'll play both games or 3 games, you know, side games and everything. Nah, I'm just here for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, right? So it's definitely one of those things where we're going to see a lot of sweaty players because they're here for the spots. 3 EWC spots on the line, 1 SWC spots on the line, and we're going to have more fire matches, but we're going to go on a quick break. So stay tuned, and we will see you soon.
You know, there's a lot of uncertainty in life, but there's one thing you can be sure of. More Combo Breaker right after this.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, guac.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
CBA, I'm not too worried about it.
No, CBM is a veterano. Okay. Nice. Everything is starting to hit. Jeez.
I mean, Tontaku was actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It was just more about making all the hits count. Combo right here to close out was really good at like navigating a bunch of the stuff that CBM was trying to make happen. And even though you had these small exchanges that probably didn't lead to a big combo, just being able to get the hit, kind of slow down and stop what, you know, the opponent wants to do, just as important.
That's the key. Is like sometimes, you know, the pacing of the match, you got to slow your opponent down. How do you keep them from going wild and put them into like a pace that you're used to?
Yep. Oh, man, I love his back 3-2.
Okay.
Side step.
Ooh, sidestep smash.
Oh, back 1-2. All right, instantly taking the wind out of the sails of Tontaku. One round apiece, game 2.
I mean, but still, I mean, that was an impressive first round for Tontaku, but just CBM hit back hard. Oh, okay, you got clipped. Follow up here, let's see what he got.
Floor break.
Downtown.
Oh, wow. Spark.
Oh, gotta be careful now. Back to the wall. Bad spot here, and CBM is still having heat available. Let's see what he does. Yo, he is aggressive. Back.
Okay. Electric. Oh,
nice.
Oh, Savage Sword on the other side of the stage. Okay, he burst.
Oh, that was sick.
That was so good.
Learned it from Bakuma.
Except Bakuma didn't get a combo.
Follow up here. Now what? See what you're gonna do here. Back to the wall. Gotta be careful. Uh-oh.
Root of Evil, not gonna be enough. 5 seconds just to... Oh, that was so sick.
Yo, he's gonna get the round. He should be able to pull it off.
Okay, Tontaku, okay.
Oh, Canada. Tontaku. Not afraid here. 1-1 punish here. What are you gonna do? Into the chop. Side step in time. Can kicks. Follow here. Should be able to get the wall.
4-4-4.
Blast dozer. Follow up. Pushing towards the wall here. Pop.
Oh.
Yo. Oh, smash at the right time.
Low heat smash at that.
Now what are you gonna do? How are you gonna clean up here? Don't give him a chance to do it. Good stuff there.
Oh, wow.
And he's done. We're gonna go to a final round here. Game number 2. It's gonna go either way, but this is a huge round for Tontaku if he can pull it off. Go to a final game, maybe. But yo, CBM is going low. Go low into this.
Not gonna do the job. Big Matterhorn after the side step left.
Family matters horn. Did I do that? We're in the right town, right? Oh!
Is it Chicago?
It's Chicago, baby.
Oh, wow. Realignment on the wall, heat burst.
You guys didn't see it, but Steve, like, he acted like he got hit by the wall.
Every time, bro.
He got blown away.
By the wall.
Oh, he's gonna close it out here. One more, he can do it. Oh, no way. You still got time. You got some heat.
And using the third dimension to get around the attacks. Tontaku.
Got to give it up, though. He played very bravely, very valiantly, but he just had to run into too much stuff.
Yeah, didn't shy away from, you know, some of the interactions that really could have got him killed. 1. 2, just constantly taking a fight to a player like CBM. Never let them get comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
So Tontaku played that very, very smart. Like, didn't overextend too much. Was really going more for the punishment stuff as much, right? So.
Yeah, I know scared, you know scared. But good stuff, man. CBM, I'm confident we're going to see him a little bit later today. But what I want you guys to see right now is TekkenWorldTour.com. Make sure you guys check it out. Follow us on all of our social channels to keep up with the newest Tekken content and, of course, to see more about the TWT this year. For all the excitement and the updates, you know, this is a fun-filled weekend. You guys got to hit us up on Tekken, BNE Esports on Twitter, and then, of course, on YouTube where you can watch things live, but also see the entire archive, the many years that we've had of the Tekken World Tour. Of course, thank you guys for your support and watching throughout the weekend so far.
Yeah, man, lots of cool events coming up down the line. We gave you the Master. We gave you the
welcome back
challenges.
to Combo Breaker 2025.
But we got more Combo Breaker 2025 action coming. It's going to come right up.
WC qualifying stop. Tyrant and Justin here to talk you through this next round of the tournament. How you been enjoying the matches, man?
I love it. Because I'm also trying to like understand how to play the game better.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So watching this, all the sweaty players and everyone that's trying to qualify, it gives you a lot of information of like, okay, what the meta is, how to approach it, how are people doing defensive and offensive decisions. Like, it's really been fun to watch. I love watching high-level play in general.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can really see the mind games and the meta almost evolving in real time.
Yes.
You know, with a game this new. So yeah, really, really exciting to see that for sure. But here we go. Looks like we are gonna have
Penguin.
A penguin stepping up to play the game.
Is it from like one of those Pixar movies? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Possibly.
Penguin. I don't know the character, but you know we have a Gucci blunt wrap versus Goichi.
Okay, let's get it, man. All right, so yeah, Goichi, of course, need no introduction. Not too familiar with Gucci here, but she is going to have her work cut out for her, of course, when you're going up against one of the greats of all time by the name of Goichi.
Goichi with the Marco. I feel like he's been pushing the Marco initiative lately, right?
Yeah.
But you can't sleep on Hotaru. Obviously, Hotaru, dangerous character, one of the best normals in the game that leads into pretty much 50% of your health any given point.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see if Goichi's going to start off EX Tatsu right here, just from jump to try to catch her.
Yeah,
right? We'll see.
Maybe just to see, you know.
Let's see. Ha! It would have worked.
Jump scare, you know. All right.
Nice
tech.
Grab. Yeah, nice
and
tech on the run throw.
That's one of those late techs that we were talking about earlier, but let's see, knockdown.
Yes, rev blow. And that rev blow helps so much to get her out of SPG in that situation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Sandy right there, jump back. Yeah, that's expert anti right there. Jump back button, such a good anti. And he's calling out so much of her fireballs. It's insane.
That's right. Let's not forget, you know, oh yeah, you do have to like slightly mix up your safe jumps again. So Hotaru cannot use traditional safe jumps because of that 4-frame DP. So Goichi there, you know, just not pressing anything on the jump.
Yeah, I actually commentated some of Goichi's matches yesterday, and every time he does the feint, it's always a DP break.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, it kind of lasts longer than the fireball feint. Because the fireball feint he does, it goes for the low light afterwards, you see? And he's just waiting for that DP in that situation. But the other feint, he uses it for a DP break, which is amazing. And
wow.
I would say he's kind of the only person that I have been seeing using different feints in your mix-ups. Everyone else is just kind of just gravitate towards one feint, which makes sense. Because you're like, why do I need to use the other ones? But he's like, no, this is a visual confusion for you.
Exactly, and it's like we were talking about earlier when it comes to Marco. The feint that I feel is the best in the game is his fireball feint. You know, on defense, if he's next to you and he does that, you'll block him.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice, again with the DP. Let's see what's going to be the feint here, maybe. Oh, we go for, you know, just chilling neutral. And the catch on the fireball again. Reactions or what?
Okay, knockdown here with the EX Tatsu goes low again. Goichi has not failed on a single mix.
No. When it comes to that fireball feint, it's always a low in that situation. Because usually, most of the time, it's like you don't see a feint after for the overhead. Because you want to get the crouching C meaty in that situation.
Exactly, I hear that. Dash up low there. While punish gets the fireball. Gucci here. Oh, never mind. I was about to say still a slither of SPG remaining.
DP break here. Oh, tech.
Okay.
He's so ready.
That's right. Very brave.
Nice combo right here. We get something started from Gucci.
Let's go.
Spends the super. Let's go back to the other side. Hard knockdown.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Goichi trying to jump there maybe. A delayed jump.
Nice.
Knockdown again. Keeping it safe. Goes low again, and it works out every time for Goichi. It feels like there you have it. 2 straight rounds.
All right.
2 straight games.
All right, guys. I'm going to tell you the secret of how to deal with this Marco stuff. Okay, the secret. This is not a clear answer. This is depending on your capabilities of fighting game player. A wise man told me, right? His name is Duck Doe, okay?
Okay.
You might know him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You might know him. So when he's playing video games, what he likes to do is block low, react high.
React high.
Block low, react high. It sounds easy. It's just, it's only 4 words. But that's the hard part. So the problem of Gucci, every time he did the fake fireball, she reacted high, so it was not a react, it was like a guess high. And I guess the block high.
And it's such a I know that you know situation, because when you're playing against Marco, more often than not they are going for the overhead mix.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see that, you kind of, your brain just immediately goes to, oh, he's trying to open me up, get the big damage. But no, Goichi would go low with the lights and just confirm that way. So beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm going to block low, react high if I had to fight that for the first time. But after getting hit by a few times, I need to train that.
Exactly.
Block low, react high.
That's right.
Same thing with kind of my theory of just react tech, not preemptive tech if they just hop jump.
I hear that.
Right? So it's hard, but I think eventually people might get to that position. And that's kind of where people are saying oh yeah, that's why this game should be 3 out of 5 because the matches end so fast. But I think once people get better at defensive situation, obviously the game will be just a little bit slower. and then maybe the question of that could possibly arise, right?
There's also the fact that, you know, just defending is not like a single frame window.
Yeah.
Like, there are ways you can, like, do quarter circle back and, like, catch both down back and back.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, you know, once more people maybe start tapping into that, you know, as an option, you know, that's always there as well. A little bit more execution required, but, you know, good ways to deal with lows and mids.
There's a lot of tech. There's a lot of tech in this game, and the crazy part is, like, you have to learn it, right? And
for sure,
that's the thing. I think maybe that's why I enjoy Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves so much, because, like, there's not many tech. There's not much, like, tech in other games. You know, when you think about option selects and everything, they kind of been taken away because they're like, you know what, it's not good, right? It's not good for the community or whatever. It's not good for the health of the game. But I love tech like this.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that because then I'm like, oh, you practice something really hard.
Exactly.
You know, I love that.
Yeah, I love seeing that, you know, come into effect on the screen here. But we are going to have Marn back up on the sticks.
Yeah, Marn versus Size MX. He's also a King of Fighters 15 player. That's where I know him from. So I'm kind of curious to see, like,
yeah, I recognize the name.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what character does he go to the Rock Howard, because I feel like a lot of King of Fighters 15 players from Mexico, they are a big fan of Mr. Rock Howard or Mr. Terry. I feel like it's one of the two, but maybe he could be possibly a Kind player or Hotaru player, Hokotomaru player. But usually, like we saw from Shadow X before, even Dark Angel, Terry Rock.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see who Size plays.
Yeah, let's check this one out here. Size MX. You know, it's nice to see this, bro. Like, a lot of people traveling, like you say, around 1,000 players here for City of the Wolves. Very, very exciting times, man, for the fighting game community.
Yeah, Marn got sponsored by ROC to play Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves. So, I mean, he's here making. He was at Brussels. He was at EVO Japan.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to Head Stomper or BAM, but he's going to be at CEO from what he told me. So, yeah, he's been traveling around the world just like everybody else trying to travel around the world. But yeah, but we're going to see the Kind, actually, from Zeiss.
Okay, it is going to be Kind. Like we saw earlier, Marn locking in on the Terry Bogard.
Yeah, Marn is trying to play a new character, right? But the thing is, you got to learn. And you don't really have a lot of time to learn a new character for these competitions, right? So he's going to go for the tried and true Terry, and it's looking good right here from the first hit.
Yeah, it looks like he's just taking more of an aggressive approach here. You know,
the guard cancels. You got to be worried about that.
Ooh, that red blow, of course, safe on block.
Yeah. No JDs from Marn in that situation. He's just blocking it out in this stream. I feel like eventually he's going to just let one rip. But the thing is, that gives Kind players so much information on how to kind of like bait those DPs in the future.
That's right, and how to set up their fireball traps, right? Okay.
Ooh, side switch.
Oh, overhead.
But doesn't get the pop.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Bad timing. Side's looking really good here. Air tire combo into the side switch.
You saw the cross under there.
Yeah.
Man, the situations like that, I feel like is really going to be where you want to be using the rev guard a lot.
That's true.
But, you know, very hard to switch up your timings.
AKA block button, right? Because right now I think most people use the rev guard only on wake up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, they don't really use it in like neutral positions, and like you mentioned from the cross under situation as well too.
Also very useful when it comes to movement. You know, getting those hops whenever you want.
Yep.
You can even dash with it. Like, it's really good. Versatile button.
Okay, throw the double orbs, jumping out. That's great because if he stood there, there would have been a cross up. So he just took the air hit, and wow, what a counter hit confirm right there. That was a link.
Right. Look at that. Jump back button.
Okay.
Oh, Marn got a hit. That's dead.
Good hit confirm. Yeah, has to spend all the bar for this one. Oh no, he didn't. That was kind of risky.
If he
takes the opportunity to spend it, return to neutral, but with nearly a full stick of butter, it's got to be dangerous for Marvello. We move in, jump slash, air dash, and the cross up Yozansen.
I mean, we're bouncing on a tightrope, moving around, and yet Lord Knight able to find the Yozansen, saying, "Listen, stop flying. This is not a safe circus. You have no net." Shutting things down like OSHA. Here we go.
Knockdown. We're going to get these plus frames. Gamma Blade. Near pickup. That 5H catching the backdash prompts the Lord Knight burst. And Marvello responds in kind. Wants to keep Baiken in the corner.
It's Tommy Gaishir. Lord Knight pressing. Little bit of a scramble right here. Yeah, we got punished on our landing, but even so, Lord Knight not really able to fully capitalize and lead it into some Okazemi. Marvello gets the next hit. Here comes the mix. Lord Knight jumps out, says, "Listen, keep that tighter reel or I'm gone."
Great confirm. Using that RC to really key in and get that damage. Safe jump attempt. The air dash out using that FD doesn't even get hit by the first connection off of that Tatami Gaishi.
Slightly spooky situation there. The two heavy slash did whiff from Marvello, but alas, no opportunity found. Both sides sort of jockeying for position. Lord Knight excellently covering the high approach, gets the whiff punish on the 6P. Don't forget, one of the universal changes in the more recent patches has been increasing the recovery on a lot of privileged 6Ps so that it's easier for the entire cast to punish you going for that strong option. Marvelo paying the price there, and Lord Knight making sure that he's paying interest.
Yeah, Baiken, once you get that tether applied, a throw on the ground, that's so tricky and so difficult to deal with, and it's really led to this dire straight situation. The dash bar slash able to put Lord Knight up an advantage now in the set.
What a reversal of fortunes here. Marvelo had such a strong opening in game 1, pretty much just styling all over Lord Knight, but since game 2, Lord Knight has made those adjustments. He's constantly checking Marvelo's movement in safe, consistent ways, and he's been guessing on some of these high-risk mix-ups. He goes to the Hiragi, but Marvelo reads it with the throw. Shimmies this time, alternating the options. We're going to go ahead and see the Kagebushin no Jutsu. Me and the gang jumping you with the otter. Hi-ya!
And Lord Knight really favoring that Resho OTG a lot more than something like 2D into Gamma Blade, and I think it puts him at a unique advantage state that he feels a lot more comfortable with than I see other players interacting.
Advancing here, keeping the pressure. Good just block, excellent defense there. Calling out the low Rekka stagger, but Marvelo will burst to deny Lord Knight any more momentum in that situation. Playing full screen, letting Lord Knight come in, trying to hunt them down, but again, Lord Knight's movement, able to just use that JS to cover tightrope running up plays, to cover the ground as well. It's just so well designed to keep Marvelo out. A Hiragi from block string in order to deny any more pressure, taking advantage of that recent buff to Baiken. Now Lord Knight has Marvelo in the blender. Welcome to the low.
Oh, if we can get to the corner here, you might be dead.
You are dead, I'm pretty sure, if Lord Knight doesn't fumble this.
No!
Not the side swap. Why'd I have to jinx it like that? I said fumble.
Trying to run
okay,
it. There's the punish. Technically, marginally better for Lord Knight. He gained a little extra burst gauge for surviving longer.
And so did Marvelo.
Ooh, great confirm using that counter hit to get that extra
What a jump.
frames.
Oh, very cursed interaction right there, but still, Marvelo. Yo, we tried the Gamma Blade, but Lord Knight knew, said, nah, you don't have the space, you don't got the frame data, I got this button here for you.
Hitting them with the hilt there. We're gonna come down, doesn't get the cross up, so the Ozansen does not come out now. We're just keeping Marvelo in the corner, playing that Kabari mix-up.
Tick throw, super fast from Chip. Advancing Gamma Blade, 5K Gatlings. Rekka series, we back off, seeing that Marvelo went aggressive. The tightrope play comes in, now that movement speed from Chip, like you said. Dude ran to full screen, he was back in your face in a jiffy. And welcome to the buffs as well. We're gonna go for a huge super.
Just barely doesn't kill, that does do more damage.
Oh, but we beat the burst, the blue RC though, we take the throw, Marvelo.
Gotta be careful,
oh my
we still
God.
have a 50, but no meter bonus available.
Shooting can.
Gotta believe Marvelo's eyes are
oh,
life is flashing before his eyes. Here we
He's
go,
dead.
the super available. We're gonna go through the wall.
Nice.
Lord Knight takes it.
Nice,
3-1
Lord Knight.
over Marvelo.
Fist bumps come through. Marvelo almost had a clutch play, but Lord Knight, he was able to find the right hit.
Hell
and
yeah.
Ozansen getting those buffs to it where it vacuums in once again, so you get more consistent conversions. Both players really enjoying the benefits of the buffs that these characters have had for themselves. I mean, you know, some of those situations a patch ago wouldn't have played out the same. Like, Lord Knight would not have gotten that kill without that Ozansen change that was brought back to Baiken. So he's eating good today. He's going to be having a wonderful little combo breaker vlog or something like that. When all is said and done, check out his social medias. He's a very excellent educator when it comes to Guilty Gear Stride's mechanics. Tells it like it is, I think. Had a couple of issues with the channel, I think, with some videos getting taken down or like a little hacking incident. But you think he's back in the full swing of things. And I mean, y'all, Paragon sponsors him for a reason. Make sure you check out their Tuesday night Guilty Gear Stride brackets. Playing those ladders from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, Paragon's had a lot of really great pickups recently. I know the likes of Daru Ino, I think
Evo champion, jabbing in.
Around last year, Evo, maybe just after. I think they sponsored Zondo as well.
Yeah.
They picked up earlier this year Jack and Lord Knight at the same time.
Yeah, and Zane as well, a Grand Blue
yes.
Fantasy vs. Rising and Dragon Ball talent, primarily for Grand Blue in these days with the Arceus World Tour being supported right that. And now we're getting, speaking of some picked up players, here comes one of the best to ever do it in any fighting game. FlyQuest's very own Nitro, our current reigning Evo champion.
Evo Vegas champion, yeah.
Evo Vegas, baby. I gotta specify now. That's crazy. We got like what, Evo Nice in France that I'm trying to go to.
Evo
Singapore.
Evo Japan.
Coming up, Evo Japan that just happened. Am I saying that right? All right. All right, Lane.
If Robbie and the Bobby's involved with that. I'm afraid to say that word because I don't know what
I know, right? I think I'm like, I think I recognize it. If it's the language I think it is, I'm not allowed to say that.
Chat, I'm sorry. I'm not brave enough.
Lane, is that how you act out in Myrtle Beach, friend? Pulling on up from that particular region of the country, playing in events like the Team Ultraviolet bi-weeklies, GER was able to take 3rd place in the recent bracket there. Weekly World Fire Fights.
The goal.
That is Amelia, yeah, that's our character, right? The green Amelia, yeah, zoom in on it.
Shut up.
Who's ever to touch the game, man?
I like this. You got to add, this is extra weight. That gold stick, you see that? You sit next to somebody rocking one of them bad boys, you instantly got questions. Like, where the hell? You can't even buy that. How? Even if you don't know who Arslan Ash is, this stick will tell you everything you need to know about your opponent. Easy.
I was thinking if you get one, you got to play with it just for the flex on people. That's like,
That's added pressure. That's added spiritual pressure. You can't sit next to somebody breathing normal and you see him playing with an arcade stick that's gold. Nah.
It's like you're a wrestler and you fighting with the title belt. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta bring that to the fight.
Xiaohai does it as well, bro. You see him, he leave the country. He's like, yo, pack up the gold one. That's the one I need. I need these people to know who they're messing with.
You gotta go full Kaiba on that thing, man. You gotta get him his
Get
own briefcase. Get his own briefcase.
Get you one of the sleeveless trench coats. I ain't never seen nobody do it, but I might have to try it. That boy Kaiba was over. Bro, also, when it comes to just talking smack about people, shout out to Kaiba, bro. We would have been out there fighting and stuff. He was saying to people, bro, you were a half-rate duelist and you're an accident. Hold on, bro. You better watch who you talking to out here. Oh, forget these cars, bro. We can see me outside. I sent somebody to the Shadow Realm. You got the wrong one. I ain't Yugi.
Just thinking, what would Kaiba say to Kokomo in
Yeah,
some of
that's
these
what
situations?
Sam,
You got that hotel room because you deserve it. You know? I saw what those rappers were. Talking about you don't use that. Talking about you don't use that. Arslan Ash opening up against the B guy. Athena versus Jack. It's about how he can keep her out, be able to try to maintain that range 1.5, range 2, but Arslan Ash's reactions and his mobility and his way to just pick apart guards like this.
But he's already with a big life lead, and you can hear the crowd getting behind him as he gets the first round on the board.
With good use of Gamma Charge and again, just good spacing. Accurate callouts. There it is, the particle shield.
New Wave Coffee. That B got big combo. Hold on, Arslan Ash.
After the up forward 1 here, able to get the wall. This is where things get tough. You grab your big body, a little bit more difficult to step, and the way Nina's pressure works. But betting on that up forward 1 plus 2 in the armor, the lift. Drill arm to break the balcony. Okay, that B guy gonna spike her.
Oh no. Oh, wipe the floor. You better make it count, Arslan. Don't let this guy get more momentum.
No, I like it, yeah. That could have very easily gone the other way, too. He was one interaction away from taking that.
That's facts. The flex early. My man Arslan trying to push, and he didn't get anything big from it, but still just sending a message.
Sealing the step and going with the repeater. Arslan stood up into it. Working the full crouch mix now. That B guy is representing a lot of offensive tools that Jack has.
Dang, the thing is, though, like, you pulling the trigger on some of those really throws off people who are seasoned and not. Like, they're like, yo, you're not supposed to do that.
Especially the way he's doing this, he's like putting it on the table early on. Look for him to get a little bit more conservative with it later. Like, again, going with the 2-1 extensions, the full crouch extensions, look for him to just try to tone that down as this match goes on. As Arslan at that.
Oh, what a
great duck under the rocket kick.
So I always tell people, like, a lot of Jack players, they don't know how to kind of like sprinkle around his offense to make it to where it's so prominent. But you're seeing that a lot from some of these players like this that are like kind of newer to it. They're like, you know what? I'm going to use this power crush here. I'm going to use this bubble here just to make sure you second guess when you're going to try to attack me. So you're still getting a lot of looks from a lot of the move lists that you typically don't get to see, like you pointed out.
Playing him too, it really gives you an interesting perspective on players like the Anakins, like Joey, and how they are in their approach to playing other people and breaking down players specifically. You really, really have to emphasize how you watch and how you pay attention to your opponent's defensive habits. He has a lot of tools to be able to test them on stuff like that.
That B guy, that smile went away.
And that's the thing, that the first round he was using particle shield a lot. He had a few good counterattacks as well, using Gamma Charge, but You saw him go away from that and have to rely a little bit more on space control attacks and certain can strings a little bit more, but Arslan had all the answers to those later on, and of course he's going to get the return. You go for the low cross chop on me, player, you going to pay for it. Put him on the wall, this robot. The trash can sound effects about that, here we go.
Somebody kicking a dumpster in the backyard.
And this is the question, how are you going to deal with this pressure? Once you block a sidestep one, once you got those gunshots put on you, how are you going to deal with this, that B guy? Activation step, no. Arslan saw that a mile away. And the down 4-1 there at the closeout, Arslan Ash, the pressure smothering this robot.
Looking a lot different from that first game. You could tell the offense is a little different. Go straight in the heat to try to put some pressure on him.
And look at that, Arslan not even willing to give him an open door at all. Fine, you want to go with the string here? There's enough of a gap here. I'm willing to activate my heat, be able to burst through it, just to take this offensive pressure sequence, because I know you can't tank it, you can't handle it. Bulldog this time does not stand up into it. Holds the delay. You're going to go for that same string again? Fine, I see you.
Down 4-1 to close out once again. That B guy, now since that first round where he got around, has been on the ropes the entire time. Arslan just running away. The minute he gets his game initiated, does not let that B guy start to play anymore.
He's going with a lot of similar timings and the similar approach that he did the first game, but Arslan's not going to give you two like that. You got to be able to change. Spike through with the power crush. Big bet on 4-1+2. Full crouch going to.
Like you said, representing a lot of options that you typically don't see. And you know Arslan second guessing, like, I don't know what he's going to go for next. Plant seeds, nice block, big divine cannon.
There's no heat on the table anymore,
I'm about to say.
He's gonna get this tornado here, and the wall still got it.
Damn.
Now just mid pressure, and there you go. The Watch 94 to close out. That B guy, I like what I saw that first game, though. Man, you know, a good jack run will make you really, really appreciate some of these players and the way they are.
Yes.
But Arslan Ash said, yo, I'm the king for a reason, bruh. Been good. It's been fun. When you see this stick, bruh, you don't get this by accident.
You think this is an accident? It's like a customized license plate, bro. You got to respect this. Oh, man.
We were talking about put your fours up for knee, and one for the thumb. You got to talk about him.
Exactly.
You got one on the thumb. You got one on the thumb. You got to put some respect on it.
That's 5 times. The Booker T 5 times. Arslan Ash, obviously the man to beat when it comes to Tekken right now. We was not able, we weren't fortunate enough to get the presence of Arslan at Evo Japan this year. But I ain't gonna say I like that to happen, but I like what it set up. Because you saw that they had so many people from Pakistan watching, like, oh no, we know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that it happened, but I like that it gives us a little bit of fan.
That's what I'm
you know
saying,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Now we can be like, yeah, they was waiting in the shadows watching the whole time.
Right.
Put your fours up. I got one on the thumb.
Right, exactly.
And it's like 5 shadows behind him. He's like, and we coming to
It's like a Kotsky. It was like a Kotsky, bro. He said we're coming to combo break.
They standing on a big hand statue like, we coming to combo break. I'll see you in Chicago.
Yo.
This is another guy who made a big trek out here. We haven't, I would say, since Tekken 8 came out, he's still Nobi. Like he's always a bracket X factor, especially when he's feeling good and when his confidence is super high. This is a dude that can always just wash a bracket, right?
True.
He can take wins, but the question is always what Nobi's going to show up today.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Nobi is definitely one of those historic players.
Hot cold.
Where he's literally like back and forth, right? Yeah. When he's on, he's absolutely on. But when he's off, man, it's just a pot of cold coffee, bro. It's not fun for him.
What makes him fun to watch too is he's a very like read emotional player.
Yes.
Too. Just I'm thinking of like some of these situations where it's been, you know, all or nothing, and he'll bet on a backswing.
Yeah.
You know, and it hits. He feels it.
And that's the thing. It would actually hit. Like he literally. But he's been playing long enough where you get a temperament. You start to understand players' rhythms when it means the most. So going for a backswing blow to get the big launch to close out, it was a Nobi staple for years. That's how good it was. It's literally like going fishing. He was like, yep, I'm going to get a line. I'm going to get a bite now.
That's how he looks at it, too. And right away, going up against Bomber from USA. Bomber trying to get some plus rings.
Ooh, down back 4. Hold on.
Den 3 approach here, but pick up opportunity. Oh, Nobi, I'm sorry, working with the Lars.
Yeah,
that's right, yeah. This is another character that he has played in historically. Does have a lot of competitive
one in the
history
past. He's definitely had one in the past. Oof. Wall splat. Wait a minute. Bomber getting some life back, too. Oh, that combo hurt.
I would say this is also a character matchup that he is excellent at.
Damn, Nobi's playing Lars. That's
crazy. Okay. I like that. Tried to go for the double wall splat. Spins the heat smash and just nothing but raw offense.
Low,
Nobi.
limited, cancel, go with the while standing 4.
Oof.
Counter hit lows,
Yep.
and you going where you're going.
Stand slow, get
Put
the
him on that
counter
wall.
hit. 50%.
Lightning strikes going low again. The lens cancels too.
Wow.
All the mids hit.
Okay, I like to interrupt the 1, 2, 3. Heat burst, not gonna actually get the hit. Wow, I like that Bomber's so willing to just play this at its own pace and just kind of letting it flow. My man's taking a page out of Bruce Lee's book. Hold on. Back to the wall. You got heat? Spin that.
The crowd coming alive for it too, but unfortunate situation here.
No.
Avalanche throw, break it.
Nah, you can break that?
It's, what are you gonna do? The low parry. Bomber has an opportunity to close it out, go straight for the rage art, and look, make him watch it. Make him watch it. What's your favorite movie? Enter the Dragon. Whoa! Look at the zoom in. Whoa! That guy's dead. The dude is dead. You never even saw his face again. He was dead. That's how dead he was.
Straight out of a comic.
Coming straight out of a comic book, bro.
See, they'll be fishing with some more of these mids too, kind of going a little bit deeper into the playlist. You see him fishing with back 4. Some of these other attacks. There you go, Lars, building up the plus range. Call out on the low. Bomber guesses correctly.
But
Bad drop.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to keep these combos, though.
And Nobi with the challenge there. The jab string's under pressure.
Okay. Dancing quiet a bit. Ooh. Okay.
And now we're seeing a little bit more Lars gameplay than we're expecting, right? Backing up into the range 3. Okay, fine. You're going to give me the opening. I'm going to get my plus ring on Den 3. Come in.
Oof.
Make you roll a little bit.
I like him sidestepping to get away from the armor on the tackle. Yo, the combo, though.
Great combo recipe in the finish at the wall. Nobi starting to build some comfort here.
Okay.
See something.
Hold on. Get up.
Step attacks.
Wow,
Send
gets
low.
his back. Junkyard combo full launch. Let me get this wall. Okay.
Activate.
Yo, that took all mad damage. Poison arrow. 4-3. Goes into DSS. Yo, my man just did raw. Jack said activate wall. Okay, let me get something back. Great block on the low. Nobi trying to take his turn back now. Slide, get up, do it again. I said do it again. Oh, giddy up. Oh, the delay. Watch for the low.
Number 1.
Wait for the power crush.
Delay mid, delay low. Where we going?
I love the fact that he chose to take his turn back and watch for the low, the string. I told you he was going to do it again. I told you he was going to do it again.
As soon as he gave him the space, just raw slide.
Okay, break on the 1+2 throw. 1, 2, 3 again. Sesame Street combos, I love it.
See Nobi 2 getting a little bit of micro walk left there. Trying to go with micro walk hard.
Running 3. What a dunk.
Touch.
A little too late for the punish, though. Okay.
This is the problem. When you get mixed to the wall like this, and here you go, Nobi. Sends his blood in the water, back to the wall.
Takes the air all out of the room. Another one of my favorite things about coming to events like this, man. You get to see, we always talk about, you know, the sleepers that people don't know about and how they do, but also, like, a lot of times, like, these guys, it's their first events. They, you know what I'm saying? They watch a lot of these players for years, and now they get the opportunity to play them, you know what I'm saying? It really does validate a lot when you come to events for the first time or just whatever time. And fight some of the people you know have been historically big players in the scene, so.
That's about moving it forward and moving, you know, for getting growth too for some of these, especially like pocket communities and smaller communities like this, or smaller groups of players that play together. Being able to get this contact and tournament experience like this, getting their money's worth. Bomber going to be able to say, yeah, I went toe-to-toe with Nobi in pools, you know? That's a big deal. Back 4, and then, yeah, rips him up. All the bolts. There you go.
Told him to zip up his jacket.
Heat engager after send.
Okay.
You see Nobi going to the tackle options a lot more too than maybe some of the other Lars players that we've seen, especially with the changes that he's had.
I mean, if you think about how active Bomber is playing, it's actually really good for him to use that shield charge because, 1, you're not taking damage. 2, it's going to typically knock him out of anything that he's going to do anyway. And he likes to hit a lot of buttons. So he's going to get clipped by quite a few of these before he actually
definitely more
learns his
active.
legs.
Yeah, I agree. Then lay that shoulder on him. Nobi putting all the lightning strikes on top. He's doing a lot of lead cancels as well.
Oh. Okay, just wake up while standing 4. No. Okay, what are you going to do with it? Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, the running 3.
Full G-string on him. Lightning strikes. This time with the buffed low. And just raw smash. Break the floor. It's over. GG's Bomber, but Novi 2-0 here in pools. Going to be moving on.
And they still out there cheering for Bomber. Man, look at how many people are here, bro.
Hey, can I get props too? Novi's English, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Novi's English, bro. It's been good for a while.
They're in for the EWC season, I'm assuming?
Of course. They're grinding hard, man. Of course, both Problem and Danny Walker making it through their pool in the winner's side of Street Fighter 6, as expected. And Dai will be looking to do the same here to continue in the winner's bracket.
This is a tough order, I would say. This is a winner's qualifier, but it's also against a person that's been consistent in the top 8 realm, ZJZ, right, with Hotaru. But, I mean, if there was a character that can do it, Hokutomaru is a great character to do it against Dai, because I feel like if you see predictable fireball patterns, you can obviously do the EX teleport.
That's right.
Your C version of the ninja stars are obviously ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Right? It just goes through any other character's fireball because it's 3 hits, but it's easy just to defend, right? Literally, if you just tap back, you get all 3 hits actually.
And that's like a nice little chunk of HP.
Yeah, it's a nice chunk, right?
So good stuff here. All right, let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, I want to say maybe ZJC is probably going to try to hit him a lot of air approaches. I'm trying to see a lot of maybe jump Cs, because jump Cs puts them in juggle state with Hotaru. So if you could get that, then obviously that's a big combo, because, you know, we talked about earlier how, like, it's hard to hit this little character. It's,
Yeah,
you know,
it really is.
Tom and Jerry character. So
Yeah, he's all over the place, man. The jumps, the teleports.
Yeah.
Very hard to get a clean hit, you know.
Oh, no DP right there, taking the jump in.
Never mind. We
Target
gotta watch
combo
Joe
into the
Crush.
rev low. Look at the setup, though.
Yo,
okay.
The meaty overhead. That was nice.
Yeah. Probably would have got a combo of the overhead hit there.
For sure.
Yeah, there we go.
They just think about trucks. It's a Hemi. I don't know, bro.
Like a rock.
Like a rock. You know, I wake up in the morning and I got a logs of wood.
But you brought
bales of hay.
You brought that tournament up. Oh, he is from Texas too. He does fit that. But you brought that tournament up, and what stands out to me too was in that team competition when the pressure was on, they put him up.
No,
and he was out there slipping and sliding. You remember that?
Joe Crush is one of those players. Like, I know I just said this recently about Bomber and not knowing who you're gonna run into because they might be really good. Joe Crush is definitely one of our secret cards.
Yes.
Literally. It's like, if you don't know Joe Crush and you play him in tournament, you're probably going to lose to him. Like, that's just how it works.
And completely, as a separate point, he got some of the best customs in the game.
That is facts.
He got some of the
and
best
you know,
customs.
I'm critical.
I'm not even a custom
critical of customizations, and he has some. He got an Optimus Prime one.
Bro,
he got a Buzz Lightyear.
He had Homelander with the balls on his chin. I was like, bro, he had Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. I was like, yo, he goes kind of hard with the customs.
Oh, man. And I'm super critical of the customs. Like, you know what? They're pretty nice. I got to give them props for that.
So, it's Andre with the Zafina representation out here.
Okay.
But what I'm curious is, how does Joe Crush pick apart this offense and limit Zafina in terms of what she can do in that mid-range? And right away, you saw the mid-range control, but then he got in and he was poking her apart with the lows and mids.
I feel like
4-2, that's booped.
When I say that, like, Joe Crush
uses
everything. He uses everything from his character. Like, that's why I feel like he has such an expertise on it. It's funny because I was watching Saints.
Lay on her.
Jeez. I was watching Saints start to do stuff exactly like Joe Crush started to do it, using the bubble, just using like how he like approached offense, and it's literally all the things that I saw Joe Crush do, but we're going right back in, 2 rounds done.
I really felt this way for a long time too, Steve, but I felt like Joe's style of Jack, specifically, I felt this way going from 7 to 8. This Jack is made for him with the way he plays.
It's so funny that you say that, because we were talking about the Joy Fury, the Anakin, and like how they approach it, right?
It's a very different approach.
Do you see my man over here twerking on him on the ground?
correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's called mogging.
Oh, it is mogging. No, I thought the mogging is the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You know they got all these terms.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know,
kids, bro. They come up with stuff all the time.
I told him that one time. I'm like, bro, why you always trying to mog and edge? Be like, bro, why don't you just like? Can you just say GG?
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. You know what happens? You got to remember, he is from the online world. You remember what was happening on ICFC? My man, he would lose, and he'd be like, yo, I'll fly to your house right now. First to $50, $100. I'm like, no, you got to chill, bro.
You know what, Jack, too, the real disrespect that I liked him doing was key charge into T-pose, and then he's like, my planet needs me. You know, like,
he's like, I'm out.
I'm going back.
You wasting my time.
Back to San Antonio.
Like a rock. Like a rock. He flies away.
That's one of my favorite round enders like that. Bro, we got to put somebody mod that in the game, please. Please make that.
Like a rock. Because they just flying away like God.
Look at that boy go.
Look at that boy go.
He
just
T-poses
pulls out an American flag. Where's he going? Joe, make some noise, though. It's a heat burst.
Yo, it's Andre right now. Back to the wall. Machine versus machine. Drill on. Now, what's the play after? Lower that shoulder. Splat you on the wall.
Yo, young bro. The shoulder lean. Oh, my God. The blender just spinning his hand.
The fuel economy on this thing, man. Look at this.
Ford tough, man. Bill Ford.
Get 13 miles per gallon on this bad boy. He going to Texaco. He put diesel in the engine. All that. Clap it up. Make some noise. And the reads on these press matters, bro. The use of bubble and particle shield. Oh, my God. Joe Crush.
The massage chair. Wait a minute. You got to pay for those.
You only get 5 minutes on those. You only get 5 minutes. They worth it.
Oh, nice hop kick. Wait a minute. Yo, it's Andre.
Fishing for plus frames. Yo, it's Andre with the denial.
Oh, small drop right there in the combo. Stays in destruction stance, though.
Finally, a chance for him to mount some off. He hasn't had a chance at all yet. And this is one way to get it, too. Chop those legs up. Great Nixon chainsaw stance.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yo, it's Andre.
You got to think about what the answers are to some of those situations, too, right? But when you're a big body and your step is a little bit worse than like that, you have to rely a little bit more on getting out of range for 2D movement as well.
And look at how he's already changing up his approach. Joe Crush, that is. Using a little more armor, trying to, like, counter with just blatant call-outs.
Because as Jack, that's something that you have to leverage in this matchup, too, is, like, in some of those situations, you have things like heat burst that can be able to checker in some of those chainsaw stances, right? Yeah. Being able to leverage things like that, and armor, and even throws in some situations as a measure to kind of like mitigate the damage potential that she has. Yo, it's Andre, valiant effort, but this brother Joe Crush, man, Steve, when I say I've been waiting for it because I was like, I think about the Claudio players. They made just such a smooth transition. Joe Crush and the way Jack is in this game.
It's for him.
Bro,
I'm glad you said that.
Power balance of the cast, like, with respect to that, I felt like his style and approach to Jack in this game with the way Jack is, I was like, bro, it's like marriage.
It's made for him. And I'm glad you said that because, like, if you look at how, not Joe Crush, but how Anakin plays
they play the long set.
Jack.
And Balo smoked them.
Okay.
Right? So Balo was like such an amazing player. He plays any character. And like he was kind of like the NA's hope, right? Mexico's hope, NA's hope. Like, you know, like he beats everybody. NA's like, you know what? And NA kind of like, yeah, you got to watch out for this guy. And he smoked Mad KOF, right? But then he realized it might be because it's side to side.
Oh.
Right? So then the day of the tournament, when they played in the top 8, he had a poster board separating.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
So because of the poster board,
I remember that.
He couldn't react to the hop jumps as often as he could with the DPs and everything. Because, you know, when you see a hop jump, you can kind of see
quick input,
right? Because you're like, from the corner of your eye, you see movement. You're like, okay, react to the movement. So because of the board, you don't really get to see those options, right? Those human tendencies.
That's sick. He got John
like
Ding to sign the Eddie Gordo
toy.
That
regards, and Matt KO
was
able to
fire.
beat Bala in the Grand Finals. But it was still a really amazing Grand Finals to watch.
Eddie Gordo action figure.
That was a crazy one for sure, man.
Bro.
KO13 is still like one of the most beautiful fighting games to
wow.
watch.
100%.
Oh my God, what is this?
But I'm curious to see what DCQ can offer, because obviously we know him more in the Street Fighter 6 realm.
And he got the pin controller.
Right?
Yeah, DCQ is a. I feel like DCQ, he came from a different kind of esports background, right?
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's DCQ.
Jonathan Ding.
Who came from, like...
Wow.
StarCraft or something like that.
Wow, okay.
But yeah,
What was
because
this
he
guy
popped up
showing?
towards the end of SF5, right, with the Urian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's DCQ.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my God,
So, you know,
these
transferring his
guys,
skills
they
over to
love
fighting
the
games
fucking
here.
screen
I mean, that's a pretty
time.
fast learner if you think about it.
Bro, incredible. Like,
Right?
you can tell how much of a genius he is. Like, and of course, transferring over to Street Fighter 6.
Now playing for Fatal Fury, City of Wolves.
Oh, yeah, man. Let's go. This game's a lot of fun, bro.
Yeah, and then Matt KOF, like, obviously, like, legendary player. Even when I watch some of his streams, he still plays a lot of the retro King of Fighters online, and
nice.
it's, like, really fun to watch. Like, super popular to watch when it comes to King of Fighters 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the very broken version.
Okay.
Where you have assist combos and infinites. And it's
Sure.
very... Like, that's the really cool thing about King of Fighters. They really experiment to, like, make it not, like, the same for every year.
I hear that.
So that was 2000 was a really fun one.
Yeah, okay. I think I've heard that before, like lots of people talking about that one.
Oh yeah, if you want to play, just pick Clark and Joe. Joe assists, OTGs, and you Clark go for grab, and can run it back. So you can kind of loop it. Yeah,
Throw
yeah,
loops, okay.
Yeah. But actual combo throw loops.
That's crazy.
Mad kill with the cane makes sense right here. Putting the SPG in the middle realm, which is interesting as well too, just because like a lot of the kinds we've seen has already put in point. But maybe because it's Marco is kind of scared of it because he just hits so hard.
Exactly. Yeah. Marco is most likely going to take like half your health in one confirm. So
Yeah.
Madco F going for that one there.
Nice, look at that fireball. And yeah, I love how DCQ is like, yeah, whatever. Put all your orbs on the screen, your fireballs. I'm going to just hold it.
That's another thing that Marco has in this matchup, actually. Like, Kine cannot consistently throw fireballs full screen while he has super. Because his super just clears the screen.
It is a fast super, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Dash low.
All right, good stuff there. Man, KOF. Clean right here.
Yeah, it's looking good. And if you look at the way he's playing, he's definitely playing more of a zoning Kane versus like a aggressive like dash up stand C kind. Nice. Yep, goes to the rev blow. Yep, nice backdash. Good awareness from there.
Yeah, it might have been like that little option select backdash we see a lot of players do with the rev button.
Okay, rev blow again. Get the Oki set up.
Yeah, because the rev blow in that situation is so cheap, right? You just tack it on at the end of the combo. This didn't kill though. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it didn't kill because he did not think about the overheat because he wanted to combo rev blow after the EX Tatsu.
Right.
Yeah, that's the hard part is knowing how much do you have to afford a double EX or EX is a rev blow.
Right, overhead there. The counter hit as well. Rev blow for the frame kill. Oh, this time tried to bait maybe a flash kick or a super.
Yeah. I mean, that's guess for game there. Like, if he did, he would have lost.
You're not wrong. 2 level 1s, right?
Yeah, 2 level 1s or even using hitting gear.
True, hitting gear would have done it.
Nice. Yep, does take you out of there. Get rid of the SPG real fast. Man, if DCQ was able to do the rev dash, he would have been able to get in a better situation to maybe go for lower overhead in the situation.
Yeah, true. The like wave dash.
Yeah. He was just doing regular dashing. He was a little bit too slow there to catch him for the
you have to
Oki.
cancel it. It's kind of Marvel style, right?
Yeah, and it's hard to do if you have 2 meters and you're an SPG because you might get hitting gear by accident.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, it's not that hard to do. You could kind of just mash it out if you wanted to.
Okay.
Oh, he tried it. No, he tried. He actually tried the JD, I think. But the thing is, he tapped double backdash by accident.
Yeah.
What I like to do because sometimes that's actually how Punko lost to Fenrich at Brussels Jams Winners Finals. It was 2-2 final round, and he just threw the super out, and Punko tried to just defend the first hit, and he got hit. And he lost because of it. Same situation that happened here. I personally like to block first hit and the hyper defense go and then go to back.
That's right, yeah, because you block the first hit, forward, and then you smash back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like that for me is more the safer route.
I agree.
Nice. EX Tatsu, overhead. No, go for throw. Okay. Oh, shout out. Yeah, that's great because if you did anything else, it would have beat the rev blow. But Wake Up Super beats all the options there.
Yeah, really good. And that wake up rev blow is effective against Marco, of course, if he goes for that overhead.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't do super.
Bro, even rev blow after that, he didn't have it.
No,
Sorry.
he didn't have it. Yeah, because if he did crouching jab after overhead, standing B, right into the level 1 fireball super, done. That was the round, but that was such a huge risk.
That's it. He would have died. Tatsu break. EX Tatsu, Rev Blow here for the frame kill.
Yep, nice block.
Oh!
That's going to hurt. Oh, we got double super if we want to spend it. Oh, we got hitting gear as well, too. Look, yeah, we're already at 77%. Let's go back to 0 real fast.
All right, we going up. We going up. Let's go. All right.
Chesto! Damn, that Art of Fighting sounds so good.
So sick.
Ooh, nice. Okay, dash up JD. Respect. Oh, get off of me. I can afford it now. Wait, hold on. Could be a star of something. Your art is in the corner.
Oh, wow, here we go.
Yeah, he thought the DP was coming, but the dash throw.
Yeah, man. Marco, like we said earlier, can be so unpredictable from neutral. Like, very slow character. So it's kind of like that Makoto effect, where she just all of a sudden dashes in, and you just get caught, you know?
Yeah. And we also haven't seen a lot of the command dash usage from DCQ, from Marco, or even the taps.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's not really been charging those, I guess.
Yeah, I guess maybe because he relies on so much of the EX Tatsu that he doesn't want to spend any more resources on anything else.
Yeah. Look at this hit.
Yeah, and that's such a great rev blow right there too. Multi-hitting.
Pushes away.
Pushes away, back to neutral. You can really only grab it in that situation. Nice flash kick, catching the hop jump.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the rev blows you can actually combo after as well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can. Okay. Nice tech in that situation.
Wow.
Hit confirm. Yeah, what a great hit confirm right there.
That was so impressive there from MadKOF. Set point now. Let's go.
Yeah, that was super clean.
Hell yeah.
Yep, the X fireball right there. Nice, JDs.
Yeah, man. Like, kind of knows that you have to come to him, so that's why he surprised him there with the dash jump.
Yeah. Nice tech on the throw in that situation. Ooh, almost got a punish from the crouching Sieve there. Try to use the command dash for the EX fireball for plus frames, but MadKOF defended properly. I like the little wait too, just in case if he did wake up DP.
Oof, okay, we just defending right now. There we go. That's what I was talking about.
Exactly. You were talking about that. Oh, stand B right there, but there's a big combo. He can spend the bar if he wants to, and he does.
Okay.
Oh my
got him.
God.
He did die.
No, not enough. It's always the pixel.
It really is.
It's always the pixel.
DCQ getting betrayed there. MadKOF needs one more touch.
Yeah.
You can't block.
Yeah, he's going to take the block. No risk, but then the thing is the back throw. Yeah, fireball again. Throw another one, and he's overheated.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh, no.
Oh, the pop-off. All right. So now, now I'm gonna tell you why I did not want to play Marco as for my main character. Because I was really interested in Marco. I played him a lot during the Evo. Like when the first Evo last year, they had a build where Marco was playable.
Sure.
So that match showed me why I didn't want to play Marco. You saw how he was 1 pixel away from winning. Right, 1 pixel away from winning. Literally chip damage. Any chip damage can happen, right?
Yeah, right.
So he's trying to throw these fireballs, matching fireballs, but then throws EX fireball. That was my beef with Marco. He doesn't have an EX fireball. His EX fireball is a stationary hit instead of a traveling.
Yeah,
so if he
doesn't go full screen.
You know what I mean? So if he had an EX fireball, the chance of him winning that round would have been way higher because Hotaru would have one. Rock would have one, Terry would have one, but the thing is, Marco doesn't have an EX fireball.
True. I guess like, you know, unless he has that super, like we saw it locked and loaded, you can't really contest.
Yeah, and then in that situation, that was the reason kind of why he couldn't get in. So it was tough, actually.
Yeah, very, very difficult situation there, but there you have it, man. MadKOF, like a monster right there. But we got another banger game coming up here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good.
Ooh, ET versus Play Marco the Wolves. I mean, this guy, I feel like he's been... A lot of people didn't think this person was... You know, he just came out of nowhere.
Literally. Just
like, I don't think your gamer tag is Play Marco the Wolves, first of all, right?
It might be like some kind of like... Yeah, he might have a different one.
Yeah, because if your name is that means you are one of the sweaty players that has been playing Marco the Wolves for like over 20 plus years.
Never stopped.
Never stopped playing. But, you know, I want to play this game. There was a few players out there. I know another player that I used to play with in Chinatown. His name is Green Tea. He was more of a Third Strike player, but he played so much Marco the Wolves recently before he played Sea the Wolves. He actually traveled for Sea the Wolves because he started enjoying it after playing so much Marco the Wolves.
Like, you got to imagine, like, that's a great game.
Yeah,
like,
it's a great game.
And, you know, if you've stuck with it for this long, it's got to feel like, you know, wow, all my persistence paid off.
No,
you know, all my hard work paid off. We got a sequel with all this, you know, prize money, you know, life-changing money, in fact. So, you know, it's an excellent opportunity. So, you know, you love to see it. It's going to be ET.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I play this game, because I play a lot of Marco the Wolves growing up and for content as well, too.
Sure.
But when it comes to neutral, I'm like, I know how to play neutral. I know how to play slippery. I know how to just defend a lot.
Yeah.
Right. While a lot of other players are like trying to play this game for the first time, you can kind of see they're playing the textbook route and they're getting overheat a lot, or they're actually high in the rev guard. Right. So like, it's really rare to see kind of like I would say a known player that's been playing the modern fighting games not get into overheat situations.
Right. Yeah. That overheat is. You know, obviously very similar to the 356 drive gauge system.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you haven't been dabbling with that,
yeah.
you know, this rev gauge system might feel a bit very alien to you.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not too bad once you adapt to it slightly and figure some things out.
You know
Definitely
what?
make some magic happen here. So let's go. Hokutomaru for ET and then play Mark of the Wolves. As we saw earlier, we'll be back on the Hokutomaru.
Hokutomaru.
Oh, sorry, other way around. Kain.
Yeah, Kain. Yeah, because he was Play Mark of the Wolves had such great guard canceling.
Oh yeah. Bro, Justin, come on.
No, that's what I remember. It was like he just guard cancels everything. It's the leverless, man. I'm telling you, the leverless. Cloud told me about this.
Cheat code, man.
He told me it's so free. It's easy. Nice. To the jump back again. What a great flash. But the thing is, now you're in an overheat situation, so. This is where ET is going to take advantage. And, you know, we're not going to do a situation where we're going to break the overheat. We're going to really capitalize. Oh, the jump out. Again, super. Yep, go for the hard knockdown. You have to guess on super wake up flash kick. Oh. But you thought it was going to be a cross-up, but that's where everyone gets hit by, too. They think it's a cross-up in that situation.
Yeah, it really does look like it when you're that close, you know. It's hard to not try and block the other way.
Oh, AK.
But there we go.
You saw that. Oh, because of overheat, he lost.
Sometimes right. That's how it goes, man.
Yeah, it is. And the way.
Let's watch AK.
Feels like in terms of comfort pick.
I mean, think about it, man. Like at first, nobody was really even looking at this character like that in 8 until AK came and like kind of put him on the spot. And then we start to see like low high. Really, he has like a pocket Shaheen, and you don't really see too many people outside of those two players, big name players, really running the Shaheen consistently.
Like last year, I think about players where their main wasn't in the game yet. He was another comfort pick, and that's one reason why the guard break into the Hornet, snap the neck like that, and where you saw that gray health. Players like Seppi Black had really good success with him as well competitively. You saw a few players like that who maybe they're kind of soul searching a little bit on the cast. They land on Shaheen, and he had good success last year, but I worry about his relative power compared to the top cut of the cast right now. Feels like it took a popularity hit in terms of like stock like that.
Yeah. I mean,
because you know, the other thing is heat usage. You got to remember, there are other characters. It feels like they have way more to do with heat to where it lasts so much longer in the match.
I mean, but also the way his heat works, right? Like we've seen how he uses heat smash, like the pickups, the low heat smash. Like he's really one of these characters that kind of annoys you. Yeah, oh yeah. You remember the AK, the AK combo challenge from one end of the stage to the other? He started that because he did it on the Victor stage, on the Bolt stage.
You don't see a lot of you don't see a lot of Shaheens being able to get those kind of combo conversions.
That's
like
the AK combo challenge if I ever seen it. But yeah, but you are right though, right? Like he definitely he took a popularity hit because he definitely plays a lot more simple than some of the others. He's got the down 4-1, he's got the tracking, he's got the down 4-2. Like he has all the fundamental Tekken tools needed. But once again, the game with the character scaled so high, he's definitely going to be somebody that kind of get looked over because you're still working a little extra. You're still trying to force the gameplay.
You're still using the core. His core is solid, but you're using it a lot.
Yes, yes.
Compared to maybe some of the characters like Zafina now, or you know, like Brian. That sounds weird to say, but
no,
you know, like those kinds of characters that have installs and really benefit a lot from them in Heat. But AK making quick work of Toro. Toro, you got to show us something, man. You going up against the champ.
Somebody coming to coach him. Jackie Tran.
Jackie Tran.
With his little boo-boo on the back. A little ugly thing.
I felt so, bro, Steve, I felt so old, bro. I felt so old. I'm in the store. Do y'all know what a LaBoo-Boo is? I feel like my grandpa talking. I done used up all the internet. How I get, what's going on with the
first time I saw it, I was like, bro, what's the little ugly ass thing on your back? They was like, it's a little boo-boo, bro. I'm like,
you don't know what a LaBoo? Oh, yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid.
Y'all don't like Digimon? Y'all don't like that? No?
What about Digimon? You not about this refrigerator with machine guns?
I love Digimon. Let's look out there. Here we go. Toro now. Trying to get some rock and roll in the corner. AK not letting him get too much momentum started. Easy lift on that block low. Big time
Kind of disappointed I
here.
haven't
Got the
seen
wall
Kevin
as well.
Ryan
Break them down
on
by Jericho.
the Fatal Fury
The
stream.
lift kick too. The wheel on it.
It's breaking my heart.
4-1. Classic Shaheen. Classics.
Good for dealing with the up close. Should be dead. First round, game 2. Looking strong, looking strong.
And this is probably going to be the last wave of these H pools. AK and Toro likely
these
this
guys are
matchup. I
hugging
believe
it
is going
out.
to be at the tail end of this pool to qualify on the winner spot.
Okay, okay. Back to another wall. You was talking about the
I
AK
assume the guy
challenge.
in the
Another
cutoff
wall
sleeves
broken.
won.
After the heat burst, no, he's going to save it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whipped. Still has a lot left in the tank though. Would have been burning on the overhand chop into the dash. The side swap here. Take the wall again. Nasty.
Wall break once again.
Yo, I thought, oh my God.
I thought he was about to start hitting it, bro. I was like, yo, to the other wall?
Raw slide, and that's always that's a core part of his Shaheen game plan. It always has been in 7. Working the slide and then that mix up between that and hop kick.
Yeah,
or other
ducking right in front of you
Yep.
and throwing you off your own game. He'll crouch dash right in front of your face and then go for a hop kick. It hits most of the time.
That's
Oh my
usually a
god,
part
this
of,
dude
like,
with the mask
player
is so
matchup with him
fucking
and how
killing me right
players deal
now.
with that. That's really interesting to watch. But Toro had denial this first
Maybe
time.
he's sick, actually.
Right now, getting his
So
1-1-2 working, gets
judgmental.
the knockdown.
Okay. Scorpion Sting. All right, hold on.
Step though, not enough. Just with the upper.
Ooh,
sidestep hop kick.
Oh, that was so good. Going for the fly option after recovery. Actually gets him out of danger and gets him around on the board. Oof. Running
With
two.
punishment and then to a running
Just
sequence.
commercials.
And then finally the hop kicks start coming out.
Ooh.
We drop, comes up swinging though. Toro able to make something happen here at the wall with an activation perhaps.
Yes, it's a wild standing 2 combo here. Oh, almost had a really smart jab. Waits on it this time. Pretty sure he could have launched that.
Stab the neck, and that seals all that health now. You're not going to have much to work with, Toro. You got to make it count, make it happen here.
Ah, okay. Nice
Yeah,
close out.
down.
AK taking it, even with the help from Jackie Tran. Even still, though. AK, the returning combo breaker champ. Nice enough to
Oh, he's
unplug
the
his
returning
controller as well.
champ? Damn, that was a year ago.
That's the homie, man. It's been too long since I've been back to the Philippines, man. I gotta make a trip. I'm trying to get that old lady to hit me with the tattoo on the sleeve.
You know there's a Challenger event later this year.
Manila Madness.
Manila Madness. Yo, shout out
Shout
to
out to
Brown
Brown Man. Shout out to Brown Man. And Brown Man was doing numbers at Evo Japan too.
Yo, he was
cooking.
catching bodies,
He
bro.
was
He was
cooking.
catching
My
bodies.
man was cooking. I gotta give him props for that. But yeah, man, you're right though. I might have to make a stop down to Manila Madness. But if you want to keep track of everything that's happening, including Manila Madness, TekkenWorldTour.com is where you need to go. Follow all the socials to keep up with all the exciting news and updates involving the Tekken World Tour at Tekken on Twitter/X, at BNE Esports on Twitter/X. And if you need to watch the matches, go see some of these historic Wade played out, whether it be your Evos, your combo breakers. BNE Esports on YouTube is what you need to follow. Don't follow none of these fake
What the
channels. It's
heck?
only the officials. BNE Esports is where you go to see the matches on YouTube. Nobody else.
So with that said, guys, we're going up, I think, through the last little bit of pools matches that we have here until we get to our top 128 section. Then we get to see the bracket physics. All the big bodies start running into each other. But before we get on with that, we got to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more.
What the hell?
Come unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time once again.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods.
Against that 6K attempt, Keishu wants to get in closer, and Skulldugger's trying to establish that mid-range gameplay, but the 6K catches the escape attempt, and now Skulldugger's is going to get pushed through the wall here.
Launch into a hard knockdown as well. As we spell out the name, there's Mini Faust right there, turning away like, I'm gone. Cool summons don't look at explosions.
Going for the double overhead attempt here. We're going to reset here. Keishu's been a big fan of that air deal, despite it being such a tricky move to use. And the slight delay, that close slash from so far away, allows Keishu to take that first game. And I think it's really just due to the way Johnny moves. He has a little bit of extra for that range on that proximity to get that close slash. It makes him a threat from further away than you may think when it comes to that close range boxing.
Yeah, looking for that burst bait. That's why we saw Keishu do the jump earlier. Setting up the card. Skulldugger finds the dive kick and the side swap with Mix, putting Keishu into the corner. Running the offense. Mini Faust is primed.
Yep, they're just doing the patrol here. They're not going to make it to the corner, but the small limb.
Oh, what a scoop. Okay, Duggers. Get him, Skull. Let's do it.
This is what I was telling you. Skulldugger's is so good at seeing what items coming out. You might as well be the Western Strive version of Nage, the way that he plays with it. Oh! Where do you think that's landing? On the green? On the
green, man. Damn.
From downtown?
He's trying to get Johnny out of the dirt.
Yeah, but right now, Johnny's trying to play from the rough. We were already establishing this long-range play, and he stashes out, but still caught by the parade.
Yeah, and now he's going to get caught as well. Mini Faust is going to be turning around, slowly coming up, but we're somehow able to avoid him, and now Mini Faust is going to walk off screen and not come back. They did nerf the amount of times that the item does rotate, so instead of being there a little more stickily, it does, you know, finally walk screen after it side swats once. Oh!
Did that cross up?
I know you gotta watch
why are you so wide? You're so thick.
At least when we're broadcasting or when we're commentating these matches.
No doubt we're going to be getting that underway here. Of course, Goichi versus Size MX here. Japan versus Mexico, bro. This is just always so fun to watch these international fights.
Yes, always fun to watch. And then, oh yeah, that goes to top 24 actually.
Yeah, these ones are going to be very, very clutch between these players because you know everybody wants that top 8 winner side and, you know, big money on the line.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see kind of like what's the game plan. Obviously, Goichi, I think, is one of the favorites to win this tournament because of the most recent performances that he's been doing the last few weeks in the EWC qualifiers for City of the Wolves. So this would be a huge win for Sice, and obviously for everyone to kind of like see, man, can this guy bleed? Because we know him for his defense. His defense is insane.
Yeah, one of the best of all time. It's definitely going to be very, very difficult for Size, no doubt. But let's see how this thing goes here.
Yeah, and also his training partner, Fenrich, also plays Kind, so it's not. This is a match that he's obviously super familiar with.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, you know he's definitely going to be ready for that one. Like you said, him and Fenrich been playing together for years, you know, discussing tech, and honestly, that's a good training partner to have.
It is a great training partner. So it's like, he's not. I don't think he's going to be as flustered to fight in this matchup. While I feel like Marco's a character that's currently being on the rise. So maybe Sice has not had too much chances to fight against a competent Marco like Goichi.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not really, you're right, it's not really oh my gosh, look at that though. Big wild punish starter here, and he's going to be taking away that SPG immediately from Goichi.
Yeah, and I felt like he kind of like set the orb a little bit late right there. What a wild punish with the standing C in that situation.
Huge. It's going to be the knockdown there, of course. Goichi not going to get a chance to run his game with that rev blow ender.
Yeah. You know, Goichi's reactions in terms of jumping or fireballs are so high.
Yeah, you're right.
Super high. Even from the previous game, he's always gotten these jumping punishes. So it's like, people need to realize, like, okay, let's not throw fireballs. Because, you know, fireballs actually have a lot of recovery in this game if you throw it out. And, you know, you have regular jump. You have hyper jump as well, too. Like, he tried to hyper jump right there.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not really a big risk because if you're confident in your jump JDs, it's completely free at that point.
Exactly, yeah. It's not really, you know, Oh, this time Goichi just blocked that one.
Look, and look at the rev gauge on Goichi's side. It's revving up.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn,
You gotta be
that's just
careful.
from
Nice. Surprised we
blocking.
didn't see the just defense.
Yeah. Maybe it's like they want to. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, we got the combo right there. Spend the level 1, like you mentioned earlier. Like this is one of those rev blows that you can combo from.
Absolutely. Very strong here from Marco.
1%.
Yo,
he was at 1%. He was at 99.
99 on the side of Goichi. You're right. And there we go. Does go into overheat for the kill there. Damn, Goichi, yo.
Okay.
Yo, and yeah, he planned for it, bro. Come on.
No, that might have been the perfect scenario where most other people would have comboed into Rev Blow after the EX Tatsu for the hard knockdown, but he's like, all right, if I do that and I guess wrong in the mix, I might lose because I'm in overheat.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't want to overcommit to the situation there.
Wow, 99% was actually insane.
That's
If it
crazy.
was like 98, 97, I mean, it's coincidence. But
Sure,
99 is like, wow,
Yo.
that's fantastic, actually. That was really good. I hope you guys at home are going to clip that. Be like, look at the awareness. Because most of the time, this is a new system. We're not really used to a number system like that,
yes,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to have to like do some quick maths on the go.
Yeah, for real. It's really quick math on the go.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, what is Sai's going to do? I mean, and they're playing some slow neutral. Look at that, 32 seconds left on the clock in the situation. It's not as fast-paced as maybe probably a lot
I
of
didn't
people
even notice
thought
they
that
have
this
Neo
match was going to be.
Geo
And yeah, a lot of
arcade
people not
machines
really
back
too
here in
used
the
to
bar.
those flash kick breaks yet, to be honest.
sick.
But you can see Goichi there challenging out the perfect opportunity, gets a huge sequence and closes it out there with the ignition gear.
Yeah, that was also good. He could have probably extended the combo a little bit more, but didn't want to give meter to Saiz. Ended the round early, spending the super.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, spend the level 1.
Damn, there you go. You saw the flash kick at the end. And look.
Oh, side switch?
Whoa.
Ooh, okay.
That was sick.
What a
Yo,
setup.
that was a set play. Bro, that was literally 2 sequences.
Yo, is that Sonic Fox playing?
nuts.
Damn.
Yo, 2-touch?
Set play.
2-touch
Get outta
kind?
here.
Literally.
Is that Sonic Fox?
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, the Fenrich starter. And yeah, Sai's been getting a lot of mileage off of just dash forward, dash back, trying to get Goichi to tech throw. And then, yeah, again, dash forward, dash back.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to hurt. But now, what is Goichi going to risk? I feel like he's not going to take this mix. He's going to wake up with something, in my personal opinion.
Here comes the set play again. Goes low that time. Goichi blocks it out. The jump challenge.
Nice. Again, goes for the defensive back throw right there.
I like that.
Scared of the flash kick a little bit.
Yeah, delay back throw. Really good choice there.
Yep, super. Can't throw fireballs.
Oh, the feint into the low. Goichi's been landing that all day long.
And he has so much bar. And then,
Oh
yeah,
my
he thought the
God.
flash kick was coming, but the challenge of the button, and that might be it.
Is it enough? No, Pixel.
Oh, the JD's tries to
Oh
explode.
my
JD's
God.
again. Look at the 3 hits, and that's going to punish. No punish.
Oh, but
overheat, though.
Overheat mode here.
Spend the super. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So good. Yo, the DP,
Whoa.
though. Both players. Oh,
Whoa.
man.
Oh,
And
my God. That was great.
the pop-off from Goichi in that situation.
That was
Going
nuts.
into overheat is horrible because you can't just defend.
Yes.
You can't use EX moves.
Yep.
A horrible situation to be in, and there you have it, man. Bro, Goichi's been making these crazy comebacks with Marco, bro.
He has. And even the last play where you saw Saiz just throw the level 1 out there to kind of like, okay, let me get something started. Rev guard. Hold the
Yeah,
rev
hit.
guard because, let's not take any chip damage. Let's just, I can spend my rev gauge to block this out, because I can afford it. And then, in that situation, he got...
Yeah, the Snipe God getting some sniper advice.
Sniped in his ear. Hopefully the advice can help out. You do get a 1-minute timer on the advice here from the coach. Need a designated
Bro, I don't
coach as well.
understand why so many Troons low.
It makes a difference.
Bro, he's switching characters. That is a big
nuts.
coaching call.
Bro said, get off the Horog, man. Play Lydia. We're playing Season 2.
Yeah. And again, this is always going to be interesting because, these changes are pretty recent. They happened within the last few weeks.
Right.
The challenge is always going to be what do you know and how fast can you adjust if you don't know it?
Have you done your homework? If not, yeah. Exactly
I
what
told
Mark
y'all to
said.
study. Y'all knew there was a big test today. Combo breaker, man.
Exactly, man. This isn't a pop quiz. It can just happen out of nowhere.
Yep, this is a big test. And especially if you got 2 Americans on the mic and you from Europe, you better do your homework. Here we go. Follow up here.
Decides to blast it. Spike into... Oh,
great block.
They punched harder. Definitely launch punchable, but counter it down 4-2 into the full crouch.
Not sure if I like that overdoing, a bigger combo, but we'll see what happens here. Has a good shot here.
Oh, built up 2 stocks of Heaven and Earth.
Okay, jab challenge. Nice. Tape is red.
Oh, she got the mid follow-up now. Get mixed.
Should be able to. No, that's not the combo, but hey.
Still gets it. Scary business, man.
All right. I don't respect it, but that was cool.
You definitely don't want to leave your opponents with life. Don't give them another shot.
Yep. Nice duck.
Bro,
Oh my
the
god.
step ducks have been crazy.
Gosane is insane. Follow up here again. He's going to get the panel to light up. Where are we going?
Oh, he's keeping the wall positioning. Wants them there with the heat activated. The smash. Ooh, the blockable this time. And she got 3 stacks. She's all leveled up.
Here we go. The follow up here.
Extra damage on that ground pound, but counter and throw broken. Nice.
Okay, good punish here. He's going to have to be careful how he's going to approach the second hit, landing again.
She doesn't have the high anymore. Gosane keeps ducking the 4-3.
Yeah.
She only has 4-3 now. She previously in 7 had 4-2, which was the high. She doesn't have the high anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't have her little Magic 4 series anymore. But hey, good to know he would have ducked it if it was 7.
Oh, the level? Yeah, exactly. Still got them skills.
Yep. Oh, doesn't get the 3-2 follow-up. Doesn't matter here.
Ooh, still
Heaven
blockable.
and earth.
Help. Nice punish there, -11.
Okay. No chase down. Doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Here we go. Putting the hurt on.
Good
Snipe God.
adjustment. Changes the choice from horse stand.
Oh,
Ooh,
the delay.
Too low.
Oh,
It's
be
not
careful.
enough.
That was.
No, didn't get the punish. It's -11 now.
Here we go. The follow there. Nice.
Again.
Back to back. He should be able to close it out if he could get the wall here. This is going to be close.
The clean movement from Gosane after blocking running 2 or 4-4-2 from Lydia, just eliminating his options there.
Oh, got it. That was enough.
Clean work from Gosane, man.
Good raid yard kill here. Gosane now 2 rounds to 1 here. This round could end them winning the set. But Snipe God, Snipe God's been fighting. Ever since he made the switch from Horong to Lydia, he has been swinging.
Definitely. It's definitely working out a lot better than the Horong.
Yeah. He's been trying to test Gosane in a lot of ways, but Gosane has been prepped for some of the options. So he has to be careful again.
Yeah, he's definitely got to be wary about his horse stance options. That's the immediate stance after the running 2.
Here we go. Activation station.
Ooh, what a wall carry. Strong there. Yo, tailspin.
Oh, good challenge.
That would have worked in the last version, but the range art is good.
Yo, this is going to hurt. For honor. For her people. Let's see.
For Poland.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 stuff there. Good rage art. Ties it up. Needs this round.
Super important round here, especially for Snipe God. He wants to be able to stay in the action. Side steps, up forward 4.
Let me show you some movement.
Okay. Now
Oh, little late.
Damn it, that would have been so much damage.
Yeah. Oh, the unblockable again. Look at it. What am I going to do? Mid or high? Mid +6. The duck on the throw. Nice confirm.
Okay. The wall's going to be mess things up a little bit here.
Oh, fancy combo.
Oh, that was sick. Nice use of the wall standing 3 to kind of realign as well. Get a cleaner combo. I like that.
Oh, good challenge. Guessed wrong. Mid or low after the punish.
Whoa!
Took the bet.
And he ducked and he punished. Took it into the bank.
Big
Wait
drop.
a minute. This is unfortunate.
No!
Oh!
That was the game-winning combo for Gosane. And this has kind of been a characteristic of Gosane, right? Kind of
The
known
choke?
for the combo drops when they count.
That's unfortunate because he had it. He had that game. He would have been on to the next round. But now he's gonna have to deal with this 3rd game. Can you bounce back from this? And what if you don't? How does that affect you if you have to go to the losers bracket? This is crazy. All right, we're gonna go here. Snipe God, that Lydia choice, that string of luck.
Yeah.
At the very end, especially.
The Heaven and Earth mix-ups are working as well. The unblockables, he hasn't called that out.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna start going for. He's gonna maybe feel a little cheeky, go for the little unblockable. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Man, he's making great work with the Lydia.
Anyways, going back into this Rebel hanger.
Can't let that string rock. High moves. Punishment only.
Boom. Dragon Canyon.
His new walk-on.
Yeah. It's cool because like you don't see the Dragon Cannon anymore. In the last version game, you never saw it.
But now you see it in like the middle of the combo now, the wall combo.
New utility reborn. Dragon reborn. Okay, follow up.
Ooh, the mid this time with extra delay.
Yeah, that was an interesting trade. It caused that certain situation here. Uh-oh.
Sick choice.
Here we go, activation.
Finally ducked for the unblockable high and he went mid. Throws the counter stance. Nice. That was unbreakable.
Yeah, that was a good option for the throw there. Gonna activate. Has a wall side here. Gotta be careful. Oh, man.
Still got pretty good damage.
Oh, that was so sick.
Parry.
Dude, does that wall split?
It doesn't, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so close.
Red tape counter
hit.
Oh,
my
man. Counter
God.
and clean. And just like that, we're going. We got ourselves a match.
And clean is the way that you're making me. All right.
It's a good song. It's a great song. Okay. Nice.
From downtown, picks it up with the burst.
That's a great way to call out the punish as well. What are you going to do with it, though?
It's already at level 2.
Be careful at the wall.
He's trying to get to that level 3 by the end of this heat bar.
Nice delays there from
There's the 3. Throws it again.
Instantly goes for it, too. Okay, activate, cancel. Nunchuck. Should be able to close it out here. Boom, boom. Here we go.
Clean side set nunchuck there from Gosane.
Set point, Gosane. If he takes this, he will be moving on. Snipe gun, though, you cannot count him out. He has been playing quite effectively.
Nice counter hit confirmed.
But does he have the clutch? That's the question. Ooh, the whip of the 442.
The movement from Gosane has been so good.
Right into the smash.
Legendary. Another legendary. Oh, he was threatening another one.
Okay.
Ooh, she could cancel
the chase down.
That was sick.
Yeah, and gets the grab as well. Has to be careful right by the wall. He was going for the heat smash there.
Yeah, stuffed it out. Lucky break, and the slide is enough. Good stuff from Gosane there.
That was a hectic match, bro. This game is wild to watch.
God Wave, though, made the right choice. Whoever that coach was, man, maybe that's what the advice was. Switch characters. Your Lydia's better, or the Lydia might work out better. That was the right call.
It definitely worked out. I would imagine the conversation went with, your Hwarang is ass.
Lydia better.
Yeah. Did you see that? Is that Anakin and iMusician lined up? Because that is going to be a banger. Is that our match that we're getting? I thought I saw them.
I think it is. Yes, it is. Dude, all these matches are going to be crazy from here on out. I already know, bro.
So one of the Yoshimitsu gods going up against one of the Jack gods.
Finished his Korean military service as well. Got sponsored by T1.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing it big, man.
This should be fun. I am excited to see this because I can't say this is a match I see often. I don't see a lot of Jack versus Yoshi. I mean, online maybe we do see it online, but like offline tournament play, we don't really see it.
And especially Anakin.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't seen him, but I heard he's been training in Korea ever since Evil Japan.
Yeah, he was playing in Korea, but also at Evil Japan. He did really, really well. We didn't get to see a lot of his matches on stream, but I know he was making it pretty deep into the brackets as well.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen a good Anakin set in a minute, man.
Yo, he gets powered up in this event.
Hometown
Combo breaker, Anakin, if he shows up, man, everybody's in trouble.
We're in our country now. We're in NA. We are home.
Yeah, fueled by the Jack, fueled by Red Bull in his veins.
Oh, shoot. That's a powerful Jack.
Yep.
Red Bull Jack.
iMusician, though. Music for your eyes.
You're right. The only one that could do it. Watch this Yoshimitsu, man. One of the most creative, flashiest Yoshis, and he still gets the job done, so he's always a threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yoshi's still pretty strong in this game, too. He got the flip over Oki. You got to be wary of. Jack, though, does have a little bit shorter legs, so he can't avoid it sometimes.
The natural defense?
Yeah, the natural Jack leg defense.
All right, we're going to see how this is going to play out here. This is going to be a race to 2 games. We're taking it to the urban square. We got Jack versus Yoshimitsu, Korea versus the US of A.
Let's get it. Rocking the Tekken 7 Jack outfit.
This is winner's side action here. I'm assuming to get out of pools. We got this lined up here. 2 great players going at it.
Woo. Already setting the pace with the back 2 and the jab. New moves, up forward 1.
Yeah, you got to wonder too, like, are we going to see a lot of check mark, like, you know, we're going to test? Are we going to go down the checklist?
Right. Do you know all the Season 2 stuff? Have you done your homework?
Interesting, standing 4. Oh, got him!
Wow, standing 1+2? I haven't seen that in ages.
He's going to have the wall here as well. Goes for the damage conversion. Now what? This is where it gets scary because Jack's pressure by the wall, especially if Anakin can get the right read, if he knows there's going to be a counterattack, it could be very, very crazy.
Yeah, but Anakin definitely popping for some little breathing room. Doesn't want to overextend. And the wall flatting heat smash. iMusician slowly 180ing the positioning.
Good challenge there from Anakin. He has to be careful, though.
Not enough time. 10 seconds. We got to go.
Oh! Dude.
That's a great option. spin out of the guard break. Don't even have to worry about it.
It's a character exclusive option. His ability to kind of spin away from danger is crazy.
Yeah, and if spin don't work, Flash got my back.
Yup. Spin to win, or flash and mash.
Yup. So true, actually.
All right, good block there. Okay,
Nice
good option there
float.
from Anakin. He's trying to get the float. I like it.
It was a little too far, unfortunately. Spin on him. Using that as keep out is really good. Long action frames on that.
Oh,
Counter
yeah.
throw, wall splatting throw.
This is going to hurt too. He's going to get the follow-up.
High splat conversion, yes.
And then now deal with this mix-up. How are you going to deal with it? Stop City. Mix-up.
Shoot him! Oh my goodness, that wall combo though. At season 2 up forward 3 during heat.
Ooh, I
Oh,
missed.
he was airborne.
Yeah.
He went to full crouch sweep into Indian stance, that's why.
That's crazy too, because if he had that nice and clean here, it would have done so much damage and got the wall too.
Tricky business from Yoshi here. Put the sword away, watch out for the splash. It's a little slower, but longer range.
I wonder if he's going to try to test him too, because like, you know, he still has options, you know, to make some noise here. Sometimes people aren't prepared for it right away.
Just a surprise one every now and then. What? Wow, Gamma How one. Great option there after the absorption. We're gonna add the burst on top of it. One for damage.
Now what's the mix here? Okay, I like the counter activation here from iMusician. He interrupted the heat smash.
Sick. First hit is high.
There's a low. Trying to catch him at great blocks here, but he's not able to duck that in time.
So tense, nobody has heat. Only iMusician with range. Now,
oh, the punish!
Wow, Kin stance, new stuff.
Kinjitsu, the follow-up here, and iMusician now looking to run away here, make some noise, goes for a flash. He thought there was going to be a follow-up.
3-4 neutral for iMusician, controlling that mid-range so well. Oh, hop me out of nowhere.
Yeah. Big up forward 3, pushing towards the other side here. He's going to get the wall. Let's see what he does with it.
Big boy combo, standard combo, still does a grip.
And that big boy combo could be devastating as well. Okay. Good activation here from Anakin. He's going to go push back the other way.
Airborne, so he can convert. Full combo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is huge. Big opportunity here. He's going to get the wall. He should be able to get it. No.
Just short. So close though. Bubble, punish.
Oh, that was a big risk.
Oh,
he went for the mid that time.
So scary smash. What's the mix? No mix. Back to neutral.
He's trying to catch him. Oh my God, punish. Here we go. He should be able to close out the round here. Keep it simple, keep it nice and clean.
There we
and
go.
Here we go. Final round, game number 1.
This is a good ass game. Let's go.
Who wants it more?
Nice whip punish there from iMusician. Stepping the round star Jesus palm. Got him again with the Wild Rising 1+2.
He's been blocking way too many of those from crouch down back ones, down back ones. Finally getting caught for it, and here comes Anakin, keeping him at the wall.
Oh my God, Oka's juicy.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, way too back two, out of nowhere.
All right, uses all his heat here, but Anakin still has access to the barrier. Let's see what he got.
Oh,
out of range!
Out of range!
Oh, pause. We got to watch Lord Knight versus
the following
Left
round.
Hand.
All of that from just a slight input error off the road of that throw into gold burst.
Unbelievable.
Accidental input.
Good God. I mean, Lord Knight could have been up 2-0. But now we're in this timeline where Levin has tied up the set.
He's no stranger to the opportunities presented to him. He's always had that victory-focused mindset. Lord Knight doing such a great job of wasting that meter, wasting that resource, and bursting when it actually puts Leffen in a poor position. Tried to escape the corner, but that same side on the pogo hop actually pushed Lord Knight back to the corner. Now Leffen's going to put him through. That's Deus Ex Machina.
Send him through the wall. Lord Knight. Ooh, I think might have been trying to jump out, not entirely sure. Looked like an airborne hit, but dust does tap you up into the sky, so Leffen through the wall. Has positive bonus now. Lord Knight trying to avoid the cursor that is on him with this curse. Out of concentration, though. This is a big opportunity for Lord Knight. He's able to get the hit.
6K low crushed against the 2K safe
The
side
throw as well.
This is a tough position to fight
Tommy!
against.
And the tatami itself hits meaty, so this is going to be like an unscaled starter, basically, for Lord Knight. Has a tether. Gets a setup. Tatami guys, YRC, no bait. Immediate burst from Lord Knight. He wants Leffen to die in this instance. And he's going to get it. Leffen bursting as well. A gun at full screen versus a sword. Leffen has the positional advantage. Lord Knight has to use all of his tension gauge. He gets Leffen into the corner now. So as he jump against the Tatami. The backdash snatch!
Damn, this is nuts.
Leffen knows. He knows. They both spent it. They knew what they were getting into. That was a fight. That was tooth and nail.
And once again, Yo Johnson comes through for Lord Knight.
Yo Johnson.
The offense right here. The cross up yet again. Welcome to the blender. Lord Knight has once again found the groove that he had before the miss input. He's pressing the offense, but Leffen, he's not out of this yet. The back hit on that jump kick. Able to put Lord Knight into this corner, but we block the tap dust. We jump out the second one. We're still under the rest. There's 2 bullets left. There's no more concentration.
We're just trying to fight away. 2H catches the backdash. Lord Knight with one more quick round to seal that third game, and now gains another advantage. This is Lord Knight on 2-1 versus Leffen.
One more to close it out. Far Slash gets Leffen to burst early. Couple bullets are going his way. Tap dust. Lord Knight takes the hit. Bursts once he sees Leffen commit to the dash on the gun.
A bit of a staring match as...
Oh, what a froggy! You whipped that there? That's goated.
Not even guard cancel, just raw.
Nice block on the cross-up. Good defense from Lord Knight. Leffen tries to anti-air, but Lord Knight's JS able to crush it. We apply the tether as well. Oh, we barely missed, but we're still holding on to this pressure. H. Kagari setting up the mix. Look at that wrist gauge as well for Leffen. Any hit, he dies. He's able to escape the corner.
Oh.
It's a scramble, but you're still caught. The Tatami guys leads to a full pickup here, and no extension needed. We built the 50% we needed just in case, but didn't even matter. Lord Knight one more round before he sends the big left to big losers.
Yeah, Left tried to make things weird, but Lord Knight too familiar. But now Leffen more familiar with that positive meter bonus. He's going to try and run the snowball. We're just at the top of the hill. Do we travel downwards with the avalanche?
This is like the samurai fighting spirit against the Meiji Restoration. How well the sword is holding up to the gun.
The Meiji Restoration.
Oh, the 2D catches. Lord Knight trying to escape the situation, but the fast RC makes it so tricky.
Finish it off.
Jump the curse. One bullet left in the chamber. Tap dust. We YRC immediately. We go for a throw. We have the PRC to make it safe, so I like the choices from Lord Knight here. Another throw comes through. Leffen, you have the block. You can't block. You cannot stop. Lord Knight from qualifying into winner side on top 24.
LK bringing it home?
What a tense fought match between these two players. Champions in their own right, no stranger to a grand finals, to a top 8, to a victory. They've made it so far, and they'll do it again. That's Lord Knight on winner side, top 24. One more before they can make it into top 8. But of course, that won't be the last we'll see of Leffen. That won't be the last.
No, he still very much has a very realistic chance of getting into the top 8 here at Combo Breaker. And now, losers just got that much more scary. The big Leff himself hanging down in those brackets. And I believe, speaking of losers, we have 2 losers side competitors coming up to the stream for one of our top 24 qualifying matches. If I am correct, I'm going to take a quick look at the bracket.
Yeah,
the next matchup is Adventure.
Adventure versus Lane. We saw them both earlier. Adventure fell to the likes of Clone on the Slayer, and I do believe Lane fought against Leffen. Was that Leffen?
Yeah, I believe you were right. Yeah,
Lane was the Milia player that we saw get sent down. The green Milia versus the red Anji is likely what we're going to be seeing in this matchup. But Adventure has a few other characters in his toolkit. We, of course, you mentioned his CEO victory with the likes of Jacko, but even after he stopped really leaning into the Jacko, he's played a lot of Sin Kisuke.
Yep, and indeed. And
fun one. Shout outs to everybody that's watching, especially from the EU region. You guys get to watch your boy lose. I'm joking. I'm messing around. I'm messing around. But this is going to be fun either way. I'm rooting for both of these players because I want to see them go deep into the tournament.
Final round, por favor.
All right, let's see what you got. Tetsu, one of the best Claudio players here.
Oh, definitely. There's so many strong Claudios, man.
Representing from Germany.
Ooh, they're tracking on that Wall 91. These guys just slugging it out right now in each other's face with pokes.
Ooh, second hit able to land. Confirmation here on your screen.
Oh, the first
just
one.
look at it.
first one he did in the set didn't get the high spec conversion because it got off axis, but the low smash.
I feel some kind of way when I see that. When you see the full charge and then you just watch it.
Yeah, and that was the first one of the set.
Yeah.
It's like, what's your bet on the first one of the set? Are they going to do full charge or not?
I think we're only going full. We're going because what are you going to do? You're going to get jabbed? You're going to get down forward one, right? Let's see what he. I would only go full charge.
All in, all the time. Both these characters can do that.
Okay, nice.
Booty
check, but doesn't get it. That's a tricky one too. You got to be doing it fast enough too.
Yeah. Unfortunate there.
It is a high.
Didn't quite step the first, did a step block too early.
2-1 pressure here to the Davik. Wants to pursue the follow-up here, looking to close things out, but the wall kind of messes things up a little bit.
Oh, faked out the full charge, let it release just before.
Looked like he tried to sidestep there too.
Yup.
But that's tough to deal with, man. Again, when you have control of the charge.
Yeah, you can vary it. It's so good. They did that for Ryan's 3+4 too as well. It used to be only no charge or full charge.
Second hit, good punish here. Big Timo.
Floor is also active. Are we going to use it?
Floor is lava, has the opportunity for a spike here.
No, saves it.
Okay.
Ooh, good. Okay, I like that. Sacrifice a little bit of wall damage and now spends the floor blast.
Mix up into the low again. Wow, that was quick work here. Obviously a few mix-ups here and there, but Big Timo finally getting on the scoreboard. 2 rounds to 1 now. Tetsu, though, still looking very, very strong here in this particular matchup. You can tell that he knows some Anna.
Oh,
my God.
He stepped in so far and she still had forward momentum, so it whipped.
The rush, the counter.
Confirm. Gets the wall splat with that, too. Just big.
And the big flip, wide opener here.
I really like how Big Timo opts to go for a little bit less damaging wall combo to get better Oki. Wide opener to flip them over, down back 2 to set up the bazooka stance.
Watch out here. 3+4, 4-4-3, there it is.
Oh my God.
Bruh,
he
how do you?
tried to jab, dude.
I guess wrong every single time, by the way.
Me too.
Every single time. It's like, yeah, he's going to full charge. Wait, he didn't. He let it go.
And especially when you could like vary it just to the last second, make it look like you're going to go full charge and let it go at level 2. So good, man. And the level 2 version, wall slap.
He's thinking. Big Timo is thinking. Okay, he's going to stick to Anna. All right.
For the next battle.
That was deep thought, though. But Tetsu with the advantage right now.
Yakushima, big old stage. Probably not going to get wall this time.
Lovely Tom's craving for a good time.
Here we go. Fukushima stage. Biggest stage in the game in terms of wall-to-wall.
Wow, but again, Tetsu dealing with Anna's full crouch mix up very well. Just sidewalking left is what you want to do.
But got caught there. Counter again, once again, into the activation. Good side steps here from Tetsu. Great use of that side step 4 as well.
Oh, nice. Finally a homing attack. Good Oki, too. Got a lot of damage out of that.
And that's a call out you want to see, too. You know, he's getting way too comfortable with the sidewalk side step. Finally, the 4-4-2 came out. And this time, catching him here. Big Timo getting some clips.
Timo very aware with what his opponent is doing, but it gets caught by an up forward 2.
He didn't need that move.
Yeah.
He didn't need that move.
Oh my God, we said we're not going to reach the wall, but we're here.
Do it again, do it again.
Help! Didn't punish right, -12. No, he keeps doing 13.
Oh, and that's all she wrote there.
If he just punished 2 of those with the 2-3, that round was over
2-3
already.
mix would have been nice.
Yep. Unfortunate, just wrong punish on that twice.
Making a lot of use of that down 4, the down 4 even on hit. Not that most advantageous mix-up position, but gotta be careful. But again, it's just about getting the feel of your opponent and what they're gonna do if they're gonna press. There's a myriad of options that you can do as Anna.
Nice confirm on the wall standing 1-2. Big low parry on the hammer stand, or the pleasure time. The bazooka stand, she has that low, or she can put the debuff on you. Oh my God!
Again, into the running 2. Nope. Aerial tailspin, follow up here. Now the running 2. Cancel
Clean.
one more time. 3+4, baby.
Clean.
And just like that, Tetsu on the verge of closing out the set here against Timo. Might get 3 rounds straight here in game number 2. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he's making it really hard to like earn that full crouch.
What?
Mix up, and he got the throw. He accidentally hit 3 with the crouch dash 1.
That sucks.
Unfortunate, but gets a float. Okay.
Not going to do too much damage here, but still having an opportunity. Just the momentum is going to be important here.
Takes him out.
Goes for the mid this time. This time the low follow-up. I like that option.
Mix. He tried to step it too.
This time going for the mid again.
All right, good lead for Victimo here, but so much gray for Tetsu.
Yeah, but Tetsu can heal a lot of this back here. He has access to heat as well, but finally the low able to close it out for Victimo on the scoreboard now, 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, stop the bleeding a little bit. Raw full crouch sweep, brown star. Tetsu was eyeballing that from a mile away.
All right, running 2 here. Good challenge. But again, be careful again. If those lows start coming out, might get a counter hit, get a link, follow-up activation here.
Tetsu's making it really hard for Victimo to earn his mix-up. Which is what you want to do, but there it is. Snuck one in there. Down forward 1-2 into forward. New stuff for her.
Good knee challenge. I like that. How can you slap?
Oh. Life is so even. Oh, big duff in the face though. Running 2.
Has to be careful. Not a lot of life left, and that's going to do it. Seals the deal. Tetsu taking it in very clean fashion. Super strong there with Claudio, but EU moves on. We'll live to fight another day. I'm sure in the 128 as we get towards our top 24 later, but man, oh man.
Advancing in round 2.
Anakin
winners.
in losers, Victimo in losers.
Oh my God.
There's going to be battles down there.
I'm sure Yu's pretty happy about that one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely happy for you.
No, that was sick though. Tetsu played that really well. Just did not give Victimo any opportunity to set up for mix-ups. And the one time he did, it felt really hard to get there. Yeah, that was good stuff. But up next.
Oh my God, this man, dude, yo, we are getting bangers now.
This is sick. Daniel Motto, the Italian stallion, versus the young gun, King Ray Jr.
Yeah.
Newly signed by Vitality. Let's get it.
Not just that, we always call him a young gun, but he's still a veteran. He has been playing for a long time. He's been going to tournaments for a very long time. But the thing I'm really excited about, we're getting back-to-back EU versus NA matches. Let's get it on.
Yes, this is prime time.
Daniel Motto is a world warrior. He has been training out of Korea most recently. You know, he's been obviously going to all the different events around the world, but he has been honing his skill set. Mastering still that Jin Kazama, there was a time where he was using a lot of Fengwei in Tekken 8 as well. So I feel like having that worldview and then also going back to your character, it really helps level you up so much because you know options on top of options.
And you're also getting like different player feedback from that region as well, not just from the local region. So you get a different perspective on the game sometimes.
And that's the thing too for a lot of these players, especially when they go up against certain regions. There's a different rhythm sometimes.
Yeah,
that you have to get used to. And we see this challenge for a lot of the players. Sometimes, like for example, when you go out to South America, they have a completely different rhythm.
Play
sometimes
super fast,
and sometimes a lot of players get beat because they're like, I don't
used
know
to play
how to
this
play.
fast. Yeah, they're playing way too fast for me. Like, where's the when do we block here? I feel like they're swinging all the time, but they're like super fast and super sharp. And some regions definitely have that different play style. I remember like old school Japan. Remember like the Nobi style, just like rush you down all day with running 2. Like, it's definitely different regions have different styles, and picking that up too, and being able to develop that as a player and being able to switch styles mid-match, I think is very valuable.
And more recently, in recent Tekken years, especially competitively, the region of Pakistan, obviously very, very, very different in terms of timing and feel on how they approach the game. So I'm excited to see how this one will play out because King Ray Jr. uses a very strong character, especially in his hands. Probably, I would say, probably one of the best, if not the best Oscar
like
players, right?
Glove.
Oh yeah. And then both of these players obviously using the characters that they've been using for well over a decade now.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's crazy to think about.
Over 3 games at least.
Yeah, been attached to this character for over a decade.
Yeah, you know, shout outs to Tishumon from Japan. Tishumon, when he was in Italy for a while, he trained with Daniel Motto, and he knew back then that this guy would be the best Jin player. So he's calling it out back then.
He saw the potential, man. So sick. What a step, though.
Yeah, you're going to do those charge kicks? Go do that in your corner. I'm going to hop kick you.
King Ray Jr., of course, the current champion of Brussels Challenge just last week.
Yeah.
On their own home turf. So this is huge if Daniel Monica to take out the champ there.
We'll see how it goes, of course. Good down 4 there.
Wow, stepped up against the high homing.
Daniel Motto with an adjustment here. He's going to get double wall. Yo,
KYSG?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he had those? He knew exactly what to do for that sidewalk? That was nasty.
Yeah, he was able to clean it up, get all the damage, and get the win too. That was great. Impressive stuff here. But here comes King Ray Jr. He is so good at utilizing her scary tools.
Yeah, the Gusto.
Nani wa Gusto.
She's so explosive at any moment, man. Step with him, then burst. I agree with that.
Again. The follow-up, you got to watch out here. Has a lively but a good interrupt there with the 2-1. The follow-up here.
Excellent
Aerial
challenge.
tailspin, and now, no, just shy of the wall.
Ooh, good side roll. Wow.
No,
oh, out of range for the tornado. That's soft.
But hey, it looks like he made it work out after all.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, is that going to reach?
Yeah, he didn't do the wall splatting one. He did the regular one. Nice step, but he just went for throw break. 2-1-4.
That is such a dirty tactic towards the end of rounds. Just
Especially
because of
your
the
muscle
block.
memory,
Yes.
but the
yes.
inner strain finds its mark at 12 seconds, and King Ray Jr. is not going to play with his food. Cash out with Radar.
I respect that though. Going for that 2-1-4 for early on, just to like put it out there.
Something you should say. You know, it's like something when you really need the round.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we have seen that quite a few times, and in the short time that it's been adjusted,
right?
We've seen it quite a few times. Anyways, going into this, Daniel Motto here, man.
Wow, the step made it completely whip with the slice to right.
Oh, caught him in the air.
The little wave action here.
Caught him again. Forward 4, follow with the combo here. We're going to activate.
Nice. To the wall. Should be the wall. Wow, wall came in at a weird spacing.
Caught him with the throw.
Oh, what a throw.
Guaranteed. Looking to close it out here, Daniel Motto. But wait a minute, King Ray Jr. He makes it action. Big step. He has range as well.
God, this heat dash. No, didn't get the last part. He really needed it. He was saving Tornado for the wall, too.
Yeah, caught mid-spin there, getting punched in the face. 2 rounds to 1 here, Daniel Motto. Can he do it? Can he pull it off here? Oh, but a great
side step right again. So good with that.
Yeah, knowing the option is huge. Obviously, he has studied this matchup and this character.
Side step right beautifully. Stepping with him now a little bit.
That's a great thing to King Ray Jr. not dissuaded from going for that low attack there. But inner strength once again goes for the opportunity.
Oh, that was the punch Sabaki, bro. Got the wall flatting heat smash though. Ice flat conversion, good chunk of damage. Nice block, only 13. Went for the 14.
Try to punish it there, but again, wrong decision. Has to be careful here. Oh man, he went for it. I thought he was gonna go for it. Punish.
Nice patience.
Knocks down. The 2-3, the follow-up here. What are you going to do?
Got a gusto.
Oh,
hit it. Oh, nice.
That move is crazy because even on normal hit, it's good, right?
Yeah, you get a knockdown. You can still get a conversion if you're ready for it. That was good awareness from King Ray. Wow.
Whoa,
what a
miss.
Whoa. Doesn't matter.
Reset.
Still converts. American reset.
And not just that, he has the wall. Let's see what he does with it.
Nice combo. Goes for the... Oh, my God. Get up, he said.
That's a pretty good move.
Yeah. 4-4-1+2.
Oh, again. Caught him moving. Where are you stepping to?
Sheesh. King Ray Jr., he looked like he was on the ropes that whole game. Daniel Motto with his clean sidestep right ducks, just eliminating a lot of his like mix-up options. But man, King Ray with the adjustment, just stepping with him, Dan low blow. Good stuff.
Daniel Motto was in control for most of that set.
Yeah.
It was just at the very end where King Ray was like, you know what? You're going to block, you're going to sidestep, I'm just going to go in with homing attacks. And they all hit.
That's that veteran clutch right there. With the power of you.
Oh, and this is going to hurt.
That's a good combination.
What are you going to do? That's a good combination.
Wow, only +9, buddy. Check your frames. Whoa, sick re-splat combo. What?
All right, charge up kick. Again here, keeping that pressure
All
down
that
to
great. All that great. Gaining some of it back with the heat smash. Well, back 3 from downtown, the Oscar Classic.
Yeah, from way downtown, bang. Now King Ray Jr. extending his lead here. Daniel Motto's going to have to figure things out here. He had a big opportunity there, goes for the 2-4.
Dude, that was Shay's the time back. Round start forward 2.
Okay.
I've never seen King Ray do that.
He's trying to get a good read here. That's a great launch. I like it. He's going to get the full combo, the follow-up here. But what are you going to do here? How are you going to convert? Okay,
nice
I like it.
Combo for the back turn wall splat. Yo, sick.
Yo, I thought he had the splat again there. Yo, Daniel Motto has to be careful. He's done.
Nice. The situational awareness from King Ray. The combo formulas have been perfect. Everything.
He is confident in his game. His placement of those low attacks into the follow-up has been so good. He got it blocked once, but he didn't stop using it.
Yep, I-20, bro. You ain't seeing that.
Oh,
as much as people want to say that they're seeing it.
Yep. Here we go. Domowashi, wheel kick, follow-up here. Daniel Motto having to make an adjustment, side wall stun. Still has the activation. Could take this round here. What's the mix, though? Okay, nice done.
Okay,
I like it.
What a dog.
Good call there from Daniel Motto. Staying solid.
2 rounds to 1 here. Yamato still has to be careful. Inner strength.
Dash inner strength. Where are you stepping? High smack conversion with a little 4 in there too. Sick. Yo!
And he caught him afterwards. Oh man, Daniel has to be careful here. King Ray Jr. with a full life bar still.
Oh, the little shimmy into forward 4. Didn't get a counter. I counter hit you. What are you shimmying? He said. Check this out.
This is going to be tough because he has the resources and it should be done.
His combo optimization, squeezing in that hop kick there too. The standing 4. King Ray just so prepared. Love to see it.
King Ray Jr. moving on, not skipping a beat because, man, this guy has been around the world playing in so many different tournaments, doing very well, placing high in all of them. But, man, it's always going to be a challenge because, again, there are endless amounts of great players here at this event here. We have over 1,100 players, and they're all pretty damn good.
Some of the world's finest, man. Like me, Arthur, Atif. Like, bro, we got Book here, AK, last year's champ.
Yeah.
This is a crazy, crazy tournament.
I'm excited. I know we're going to probably have more bangers of matches. We got the lucky group because we've been getting like crazy ones after crazy ones.
Is this the start of round 2 pools? I think it is. This has been a treat.
Yeah. Thanks, team, for putting us up. Is it? Oh, okay. We're going to have a good match here. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Got these 2 players coming up, setting up. I think this might be... I don't want to guess.
All right, and if you guys are tuning in, Combo Breaker 2025 Master Event on the Tekken World Tour. Points on the line. We have a nice prize bonus as well, $6,000 as well on the line for these players. Not just that, 4 EWC qualifier spots that are going to go to the top 4 players that are not already qualified for the event. So you might see some crazy like runs later on tomorrow as well. So
we
I'm
already
excited.
have some players qualified, so yeah, it just moves on down.
Yeah, I think there's like 6 players currently qualified. Last year's champion Ulsan is already in there. The top 4 from Evo Japan got in, including Pinya, Ni.
Yeah, who's in attendance, right?
Yeah, and they're here already, and Atif already qualified as well.
Yep. Crazy.
All right, let's see.
I believe this is Hendo on 1P side. Super strong Jin player as well. He's been a Jin player since Tekken 7 days, been strong since then.
Yep.
Been grinding it out in 8. I think he went to Evo Japan too and did pretty well. I think he got like tied for 17th or something.
I love seeing the players from America making out to events like Evo Japan. Not just playing in the tournament, but also just grinding it out there and geeking out.
Yeah, I think they went to like all the locals and stuff too. That's super sick.
I mean, 2 American players won 2 of the locals there, which is crazy.
Shout out to those guys, man. Keep right in time.
So we got Akil and Hendo. Akil from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Nice. He's a beast, man.
Oh, he's definitely a beast. And with his Ana, he is so aggressive the way he plays.
Non-stop pressure, yeah. Hendo's gonna have to find an answer fast. Look at the way he's playing, bro.
Dude, the jab, he's just using the jab, the power of the jab.
Oh, big parry though. Weird angle, how do we adjust? Good combo, I like that. And the pressure now from the heat smash. Nice, but the power crush, always a step ahead, but check out this hop kick.
This is big though. He has range as well, getting to use it. A smart option there.
Yeah, he only has a sliver, so he's gonna do a lot of damage on this rage art.
Yeah, a lot of damage, but also has the positioning by the wall here. Let's see what kind of mix-up he's gonna employ to be able to close things out.
Ooh, next poke wins. Oh. There it is, the ground.
The
and
long arm. I like it.
Of the law.
Yeah, the long arm of the Jin Law. Oak Train. That was crazy because Akil was like in full control there until that last moment.
Yeah, just that parry hop turned everything around.
There you go. This is huge. Big opportunity. Has the wall, has the corner as well.
Yeah, see, what are we setting up? +6 into mix. -10. Nice. You don't see a lot of players punish that. It's actually -11.
Yeah, actually, you know, it's interesting because I usually see people go for the low or they go for just a safer mid. So going for that option and having that presence of mind to punish them is actually really good there.
Yeah.
On part of Hendo, but Hendo has to be careful. That debuff is in play.
Oh, scary. But Rage does reduce chip damage, so he's not too worried about it. Gets to use his heat dash to get off the wall.
Yeah, and the only way to get rid of the debuff is to get a hit back.
Right.
Which is, if you think about it, so crazy.
Yeah, what if they have momentum and I never get the hit?
Yeah.
+6 after that, stance 1, so strong. He's been presenting that quite a bit, trying to force us to duck. so that the stance mid could work out.
Yeah, I like the approach too from Akil, the way he's kind of using a jab and just dashing in to kind of fish out a reaction from his opponent. Ooh, nice.
Yo.
Able to get right
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, what's good? HB LLC.
BLLC.
It's a good one. First you don't succeed, like, you know, I got the range.
She always had that 4-4-2, but now she has a bazooka attached behind it.
Yeah, and that 4-4-2 traditionally has always been a very, very good move against Steph.
Yeah, it's always been like a, whoa, same frame he first.
That's not working, dog.
How do I do? Oh, start versus.
Follow up here.
There we
They
go.
shooting. Wide opener. Looking to close it
I
out.
called this nigga Ryan. He banged it on me instantly on FaceTime. I said, "All right, he's back. I'm like Robert Edge."
Yeah, dude, I've been vibing.
I was wondering, yo, that's mad funny. I thought it all. I was like, it's Saturday. His move's vibing out. He's just not in Discord because nobody else is there. It's rare to get the cord going during the day in the summer.
Yeah, and I mean, I did some shit. I got my oil change. I went to Publix to grab a.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I grabbed.
How you, Serge, Corey, and Ryan all get your oil change at the same time?
We all did it today.
Well, not today. Corey got his done the other day. Serge got it done like 3 days ago. Ryan got it done recently, like literally this week.
That's fire. Well, we're on the same schedule.
It's like girls with their periods.
Yeah, it's like men. They all go at the same time to get their oil change.
You know that's what happens when girls live together?
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know how that happens.
Their periods sync up.
Yeah, just from the pheromones of being around each other, I guess.
It's fucking insane. Like my sister and my niece get theirs at the same time. And when my third niece gets hers, it'll probably be the same thing.
So the whole house is in utter chaos at the same time.
Yeah, I was about to say, God bless my brother-in-law.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that bad though.
I don't know, they're bad. My sister's my sister and my eldest niece are like, their personality is like bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're white girls.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you know what I'm talking about, like a white girl that's just like she's a nice girl, and she's in her mind she's not trying to be a bitch. She's just like moody and got all these specifics.
Right.
I'm precious doing my niece. It's insane.
Did you wash your hands? Like, are you eating McDonald's again?
Yeah. Yo, literally, they question everything you fucking do.
It's like, why is there a Home Depot receipt in your car? It's like, I had to go get some zip ties. Like, for what? Like,
yo,
shut the fuck up.
We're sitting here in my apartment. We're smoking weed. I'm playing the game. Pilot pulls up, right? Pilot doesn't even come in here. He goes to the other door and goes upstairs, right? And he walked past the window. You can see him. She goes, "Why is he carrying a baby?" I said,
"What? A baby?"
Yeah, I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Yeah, that's what I said." And then she goes, "Why is she in the infant carrier? How old is she?" I said, I said, "I don't know." I said, "Why are you?" I go, "I don't even know what you're asking me."
I remember, literally, you just reminded me. It was when Tommy was living in the trap house, like before it was all renovated and all dirty.
Yeah.
And Melinda was there, and like Rob Billington and like Dan Soto was also hanging out there, and like Rob Billington had a kid, and Melinda was like, "Why the fuck did they cut her nails in like a square? You should never cut it like a square." I guess, like, okay, yeah, it should be round so the baby don't
It's
stretch.
like you said, baby, leave him alone.
But it's like, okay, I guess, right.
But no, she goes, I said, "Yo," I go, "I have no idea." She goes, "Well," I go, she goes, "Well, there's a labor in there." I go, "I don't know." I said, "That baby fits in there." I go, "She's mad small." I go, "It might be a baby." She's like a year and a half old.
Yeah,
I'm
sure it's not that bad.
I mean, it's just not her business. It doesn't even matter, even if it was. I get pissed at shit like that. They're both like that, dude. Yo, mind your fucking business.
Second hit, able to land here.
You know, my sister says all the time too. Like I was talking about this girl that's like typical young mother. Like she'd rather go out than hang out with her kids, right? And like always dumps the kids with the grandparents.
Right.
I'm telling my sister about it, and my sister goes, "We gotta stop talking about this because blah 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 blah." Like she's like she like took some kind of oath that she has to, if she any type of child wreck or whatever, she has to report it.
Yeah.
She's a mandated something. She's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? I go, that's part of your job at work. You're not at work. I'm your brother talking. I can't have a conversation with you now because you're fiending, you're itching to go snitch.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck? I can't. Thank God I don't have a cop brother.
Right.
Oh. I had a cop brother. He probably would have already set up the trap and niggas would have bugged me.
You know, people get jammed up like that. People start, trying to do stuff, and next thing you know, you got the government knocking at your door asking about the baby fucking stroller, some crazy shit.
Yeah, and it's their family that fucks it up. We retards.
It is an amazing resource to again just look at the history of the Tekken World Tour.
It's not. It's retarded. But I told her, like, yo, you just gotta like.
Before we get to more Tekken action here at
I was like, I go, you could say something in your head. I was like,
with more Tekken 8 action as we figure out who will be making it.
She got all pissed and she's like, I don't want to think about it anymore. That is good.
It's like, yeah, perfect.
Yo, I don't know how I was playing Justin Zombie mode, and I was looking at that game. I don't even want to play that game. You won.
Oh, you don't want to finish it?
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I made a whole bunch of horrible moves. I'll make like 3. I start off strong always, and then I fuck it up.
All right. We'll resign. I'll resign.
Nah, you don't resign.
Yeah, we'll just start a new one.
Oh. Not right now, though.
Whenever.
Yeah, I'm done playing chess later, but right now. I gotta go get Compration. I didn't do bad on Compra. I spent like $100 and fucking. I try not to get bad food. It's been so hard. I want stuff that's yummy.
I hear that. Yeah, you just gotta get like just meat and raw vegetables.
It sucks not. See, that I was just about to say it. It sucks when I get veggies. I get mixed veggies. I always get frozen because, sometimes I only eat once a day. I know it sounds crazy. I'm a big fat guy, whatever. Sometimes I only eat once a day, and I don't make a whole meal with sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So to buy a bunch of fresh produce, I always end up wasting it. And I know it sounds stupid. It's like, well, just stop being lazy and cook. All right, nigga, easier said than done. But I buy like mixed vegetables. I buy broccoli because it's sugar. Did you know that, Ish?
I'm sorry. Know what?
Broccoli is an estrogen blocker.
It's an estrogen blocker?
Yeah.
No freaking way. I love broccoli.
Yeah, you better start dogging that shit down.
That's why lifters are always eating just a fucking raw or like chicken and broccoli or beef and broccoli.
Yeah, that's the way.
That's definitely the move. This is.
As soon as I heard that, and I was like, "Yo, wait! I fucking love broccoli." I was like, "My mom's always telling me I got to eat more vegetables." I was like, "It's mad funny that it being healthy is not important to me, but if it means I'm not gonna be a faggot, get me."
Look, there's a lot of different things you can make with broccoli. A lot of good, yummy recipes.
Oh my god! Broccoli cheddar soup.
Yeah, broccoli cheddar soup, broccoli cheese like casseroles.
Oh my god! Broccoli cheddar fucking.
And then just like you said, like
Right.
stir fried and fried rice, like beef and broccoli, chicken broccoli.
What I normally do is I'll take a steak, I'll cook up a steak, I'll get the little red potatoes that you could just roast. You could steam them and roast them.
Yep.
So I'll get those.